charts are bold, daily bands rapping stories untold. Riding with rockets through the AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing voices loud, future kings spinning on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Treasure roll, the pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight, push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing voices loud, future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with your AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in all its blending, mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight, push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
Friends, what's up? Good morning and welcome to CPI Day. How are y'all doing today? The government's turned back on for like a minute. Flip the light switch on for CPI to come out, it's back off again. We need that data for the Fed, damn it. How are y'all doing today? I would be lying to you if I said I didn't go long in like 4 of my accounts and I'm up like 30K. Because I am. Problem is, 2 of those are my Tradeify account. I took the long. I don't very rarely gamble into the news, but I had suspicion on this. Let me tell you something funny about it. Apparently, Tradeify, when you're playing in the news, it doesn't. Your automatic liquidation point that you set, you know, to set at whatever amount you want to make, didn't go off. So it went way over, shot consistency like crazy. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to lose money on purpose. That's gonna be fun. Which is kind of fun. Yeah. I bought with just a mix of like 3 to 5 contracts with the intent to double down if it hit lower DD band. Totally within range. My fund and next accounts have $100,000 in buffer, hundreds of $1,000s in buffer already. So I'm good with that. That's good. Let me do a walk all the way quick. I'll tell you why. The market's been looking for some good data. We'll consolidate the highs. I got in, got out, closed quick. Not taking too much risk or anything crazy. Hit that DD band, popped out. I was gonna either make 5,000 per account or lose 5,000 per account. I was okay with that. I did in 5 accounts. Okay. I absolutely was okay waking up, digging myself out of a 25K hole. Because I would have longed. at lower bands because all 3 greater market signals are bullish. So taking the hit, I would have worked my way back to green. Promise you that. Very rarely, but my suspicion is that the data is going to come out pretty good, or at least we need to hear some kind of data in the Fed. The market's been kind of pressing higher despite the selling on the trade war, which leads me to believe it was pricing in a higher value for CPI. Okay. Again, total gamble. All right. I'm going to type something in the thing here. Hit the like button, guys. Let's have a record-breaking stream on Monday. Monday was the biggest stream we've ever had in the morning, like the biggest stream, which was crazy until Tuesday, which was the biggest stream we've ever had, which blew my mind. Didn't think it could ever happen again until Wednesday, which is the biggest stream we've ever had. And Thursday was like slightly less because I didn't stream all day. I had to go do the backyard stuff. But can we make Friday the biggest stream we've ever had? We'll see. Let's see. All right, y'all. What are we going to do now? Start this day off. What are y'all thinking? Get that DD band pulled back. Let me explain to you. We're gonna teach you a process today called How to Lose Money on Purpose. I'll get to that in a minute. What's up? Good morning, friends. Volkspart, Ryan Wade. What's up? What's up? Melissa, we could be scooter certified. You will be. I'm gonna give you guys I made certificates last boot camp just to troll Top Step. I made a bunch of certificates. It was like, congratulations, you've completed the Rocket Scooter boot camp, and I have them. Trust me. I hired somebody to make them, my graphics designer, just to be funny. But I would love to give out certificates for the bootcamp. It's like halfway serious, but for the most part, you know, to troll the Top Step thing. Like, you know, the letter jackets and the kid putting, I manage $1 million worth of asset. I'm $1 million worth of funded accounts with Top Step, put it on his resume. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Anyways, be funny. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Dog Turd? What's up? What's up, consistent investor? Mitz, Levi. Very helpful. What's up, DJ? What's up, guys? Good morning. All the way down to the bottom. Reading the roll call. Love you guys. Good morning, Narendra. What's up, guys? Mark, Giles, Ryan, Matthew, Simon Dean, DJ72, Lee Media, Simon Fraser. Smash that like, guys. Yes. Dakota said he made 500K this week. I ain't kidding, man. I told the boy I was proud of him. I gave him some props for that. He's been having a hard time trading his futures account with Top Step, but he crushed in some options trades. One boy grabbed some YOLO calls at the dip. Smart play. Well, I mean, you know, easy loss that much, but yeah, he's up. Yeah, I think he's up like $500,000 this week. It's legit. I checked it out. Now, granted, you know, that's a smart move on that sudden dip to grab some calls, and boy, you can get thousands of % on that return on the next couple of days when it went up. Yeah. So I told him I was told him I was proud. I gave him props for it. Dakota and I are actually pretty cool. We just both talk shit to each other around Top Step, but secretly in DMs we chat all the time. He's a pretty cool kid, but you know, he's still a newbie trader as far as day trading goes. And so, you know, he's getting it though. He's got a good attitude when he trades, at least. I think people with good attitudes tend to fare well in this business. Yeah, you're right. Get calm, like keep your emotions in check. Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's do it. All right, so let me teach you guys today. We're gonna go ahead and try to lose $6,000 today and $3,000. Teach you a trick on how to lose money. Now let me find out which one it is. Hold on. I don't fucking remember which. Let's see which one. Let me just log in all three of them so I can find out which one it isn't. Okay, so it is the one on the screen. All right, I'm just gonna log in all three of the accounts arbitrarily just so I can find. All right, this one. We need to lose money on purpose. Let me teach you a trick. You guys ready? All right, this guy we need to lose about $6,000. Here's what you do. Okay, ready? You're gonna go to NQ. You're gonna type in H, probably H6. We're gonna go into H of next year. And we're gonna just investigate before we do anything. There's a bid-ask spread of roughly 3 points, okay? So that's $60 a contract. And if I were to buy 10, that's $600 lost per contract. So watch this. When I open and close very quickly, hold on. Oh, wait, I gotta change my limits because I already hit the auto liquidation. Hold on. Okay, let me change the limits there. 16. No, not 6,000 and 3,000. Okay, so I need to change the limits. I'm in the number here. Okay. Let's turn that guy off. And then we're gonna do. Okay. Because what happened was it blasted through, and when they liquidated, it was so far up. Like, this is what happens with the paper trading thing, and sim trading, right? What ends up happening is that the order, the system is just slow in Tradeify. And so whenever, you know, it blasts through, it just throws a market order into the paper sim feed, which just dumped it right up here instead of getting me out like right at $2,000, which I wanted to do. Like, these things can hold, you know, $30,000, $40,000 of drawdown just to make $1,000. So I was like, let me just take the gamble on this too. All right, ready? If I open 10 and close it, look, I'm down 800. You guys see this is very quick. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, ready? Open, close. I'm down another 800. Open, close. I'm down another 800. Now we need to go down 300. So let me open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. The bid-ask spread, you're using a contract from H6 to have a big bid-ask spread just to speed up the process. People are like, open and close and whittle the commissions away. I ain't got time for that. Let's go quick. All right, perfect. I've just lost $3,000. All right. All right, so that one's closed for the day. Let me move this one over here. That one's maxed out. All right, you ready? You guys want to have some more fun? Oh, and also, rule number 3, when you're doing this, you delete this from your tab. Don't leave it there because you're going to accidentally buy there one time and blow your shit up on accident. So anytime you do this, you must clean the table off before you leave. Okay? Bye-bye. So that you don't ever accidentally click it. I've done that before. And I'm telling you before, I've lost $10,000 in an account by accidentally doing that. By doing the wrong thing. Yeah, you guys feel sick. LOL. Okay, ready? This one we have to do a lot more. So let's have some fun. Let's go all the way to U6. Let's see how big the bid-ask spread is. 840. Oh, that's too far. Okay, that's too much. That'll liquidate the account in one buy. I don't even know where the ask is on this one. Okay, that's too far in the advance. Okay, let's not do that one because the ask is way up there. It'll lose infinity dollars. All right, let's not do that. Close it out. Remember, these things, you got to get rid of them as soon as you use them. So we're going to go lose some money on purpose. All right, I remember I teach you guys all the tricks in the prop space. All right, we got to lose like $8,000. What's the maximum I can do in Tradeify? Is it 15? Is it 12? Is it 12, I think. 900. 900, 900, 900. All right, couple more. Perfect. All right. Now we successfully lost $9,000. Now, remember, you must clean the table off. Let's remove this. Bye-bye. Never leave this on here. You will come back one day trying to really trade this, and then you'll be like clicking the wrong one on accident. Always remove this when you're done. Delete the evidence. Delete. Wipe the table clean. Okay. All right, now reset my liquidation limit so that they liquidate properly now. All right. We have fun here, don't we? We've successfully lost money on purpose. That's what we call perfect control, right? All right, let's go. All right, that's the trading day, guys. We lost money on purpose. All right. We update the screenshot here. And we're good. Now we whittled them down. Perfect control to where I want them to be. All right. Now let's get ready for the trading day, y'all. Isn't that fun? Messing up my statistics. Yeah, that does definitely count as a loss for sure. But that's okay. That is okay. I've gotten 7 payouts from Tradeify this month, so I'm rushing to get to live. Oh, I'm almost there. We got to get it done. All right. Perfect. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this setup here really quick. Guys, smash that like button real quick here. But yeah, if you ever need to lose money on purpose, don't eat that big win and fuck up your consistency, unless your goal is to fuck up the consistency, which is a good strategy. Sometimes, like with the Tradeify, I bust the consistency on purpose to build a buffer in the account. Sometimes you want to do that. If they allow news trading, sometimes news trading is the gamble to build your buffer. You want to build a buffer in some accounts, you can long news trade in some of them, short news trade in other ones, and then I don't do that, by the way, but you can. That's also a strategy people do, just to build a buffer, and then you shoot your consistency, the first trade, and then you build your buffer. My first payouts with the $9,000 payout for Tradeify had a $25,000 buffer. I blew the consistency on purpose. Then I rode the same accounts for months without blowing them up. Imagine only having to make $900, $600 with $50,000 buffer in that account. Payouts become super easy and quick at that point. Little trick I did, worked like a charm. Okay. Worked like a charm. It's just another one of those mathemagic statistical things Matt does that's weird and different than everyone else. But Matt makes trading look different than everyone else. We're a different kind of thought process here. Prop firm arbitrage and news trading is a strategy a lot of people use. I usually don't. Oops, wait, what is that? I usually don't do that. I just pick a direction and go. Promise you guys that. Oops. There we go. All right, let's get this going here. Prepping for the day. Building a buffer is great. Building a buffer makes it easier to do everything else you need to do. Well, what's up, guys? Good morning. Adaptable effort. You went way above your profit target consistency ratio, so you should start losing, right? I can't give you investment advice, but I can tell you when I go above my consistency target, that's what I do. I do exactly what I demonstrated on stream. I went above my set limits that I set for myself, and then I just whittled it down a little bit. Pardon me. How long does it take to get the account with funded next? A couple days. Remember, they're in Dubai and Bangladesh. They have offices all over the world. So you got like a turnover day just to get them to be there. They're not US hours, so. I'll show you guys how to make $900 very quick in short clicks. I wish it went the other way, right? Oh, that'd be so great. Now, guys, Here's a trick on how to make $900 every second. Ready? Click, 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 click. It should be updated every month. Yes, sir. It is in the Discord. There's a whole channel dedicated to it. I'll give you guys that number now. It is 18.6. Here's another reason, guys. Let me tell you why I decided to long at the open. Okay. Is that the market was going to be volatile, so I knew we were going to swing both ways. Whatever direction we went, it's going to be big. And so I looked at it like this, and I go, well, we're above triple B, and I believe the market's bullish. We're right above triple B at all-time highs. I believe the market's bullish. So I'm going to bet that we get on this side of that, and we pop pretty big just to break the highs. And then that's basically what happened. Had the market dipped, I did the calculation in my head. Had we dipped from 67.96 to 67.30, well, that's 100 points, right? That's a $5,000 loss in S&P, right? That's pretty big. So I was looking at like how, like the worst case scenario, $5,000 loss. And I looked at my accounts and I'm like, okay, well, I have enough buffer. Like, remember, I've got like $200,000 of buffer in these Fund and X accounts as well, and Tradeify. So I could absorb a $5,000 or $10,000 loss on a gamble. And what do you think I would have done? Let me explain something. Not really a gamble, but a strategic volatility play. So what do you guys think I would have done had I mildly longed here, and instead of popping, it dropped down to here? What do you guys think I would have done? Take a guess. I would have been upside down $10,000, $15,000 in each account. I would have bought the fucking dip. I would have, instead of 3 to 5 contracts, you'd see me long 10 right there, right? So the idea was take a little bit of heat, buy the dip, because we're probably not going to be volatile, or just grab the win. So straddle small. And I told you that in bootcamp, I very rarely do that, but it's a nice long up trade. We cleared yellow line. Fact number 1, we're right on the edge of triple B. Fact number 2. So I know it's like, okay, either A, we dip and rip, or we rip and stay. And that's it. So that was the bet that I took. Buy just in a handful of accounts. If it were to dip, long in everything, right? So, and it's very rare I do that unless I have very strong conviction. And today I had really strong conviction. Okay. Very rarely will I do that around Fed or CPI. And I told you guys yesterday, I don't really do news trading at all. I usually sit out. I didn't make any trades overnight, just that one this morning. CPI year over year came in at 3.0 on the core, and 3.0 on the year over year, which is pretty good. That came in beating expectations on the month over month, but slightly missing beating expectations, sorry, in both core and CPI, core and non-core. So non-event data, the data came in just as expected for the most part. Greasef's going to try to fade out to like here at the open. If you blow the consistency, when does it reset? At the end of the day, Brandon. So if you blow the consistency, you have 1 day to figure out what to do with it. If you want to blow the consistency, then you can start building a buffer. That's the choice I make. Like if I blow the consistency in a Tradeify account, that's 20%, for instance, and then I make $7,000, and I need to make $35,000 to get my next payout, which you just keep trading 10 contract lots instead of the normal one you would do. You just adjust accordingly. It shouldn't matter. But with that buffer, it makes all their payments easier. That's what like some like randos are arguing with me online, but not too people out there that bright. Like, why would somebody goes, why would you just make that much and then leave it all on the table? Because I'm like, prop trading is sim trading, you numbskull. None of it's real until you get paid. It's fake dollars until you get paid. Yeah, but you're leaving profit on the table. It's not profit. Dude, these kids drink that Kool-Aid all day long. It's not profit. These are just numbers. Profit is your paycheck you get. Whether you made $3,000 or $50,000 and you get $3,000 payment, it's all fluff. You're just getting $3,000 in 5 days. With the same ROI on your initial investment. These kids tend to think that the sim dollars are real dollars. I don't even know. It's a game. It's a game you're playing. And you're trying to game the system. You're trying to game the game. I just don't understand. Why'd you leave? Why would you purposefully blow the consistency? It just sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, you like the stupidest guy I've ever seen, like, honestly. And the guy was like, well, I got a business degree, and sent me a middle finger photo from his condo. I'm like, oh, business degree. That's bless your heart. I yield. Boy, oh boy, I yield. Nothing personally against business degree, but you know, you win. You hurt my feelings. I yield. Anyways, these people. And it was like, they were angry. I don't think this is a good strategy. Well, who are you and why are you in my comments? Anyways, the good strategy is actually this. Ready? Imagine this. Let me teach you the brilliance of the strategy, actually. Imagine, see, the prop game is designed to squeeze you out between payout and payout 2. Payout 1 typically has, or I would say, less than 1% win rate, probably 0.05. It's really small. So most prop firms give you tiered payout system, right? The goal is most everyone gets squeezed before payout 1. And then it's the same percentage for payout 2. So imagine if it's 1% as an example, it's 1% of 1%. And then 1% of 1% of 1%, et cetera, right? It keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So realistically, you guys in bulk, almost every human alive gets squeezed between payouts 1 and 2. Just as a quick polling the community, does that sound about right before you blow up? Just let me just see if the odds, my estimate of the odds are probably right. Does this sound about right? Maybe you make it to payout 1 most of the time and you usually bust for payout 2. Does that sound about right? That's the design of the risk model, by the way. Yeah, right. But then you're like, well, you get 5 payouts and 6 payouts and 7 payouts. And then everybody's like, the live is so great. You get the live system. Well, the majority, the risk model is designed and adjusted such that most people get here. As long as you get a payout, let me tell you how it works. As long as you get a payout, it's like handing someone their first cigarette. You remember in the 80s when we get all those dare videos in school where the guy in the trench coat was in the alleyway. Hey kid, come here. I don't know, mister. They told me not to talk to strangers. Hey kid, come here. You want a cigarette? I don't know, mister. Come on, kid. It's going to be good for you, right? Remember that? First of all, what kind of person hands out free drugs? Let's be real. This doesn't happen. My college Matt would have loved to meet this guy on the street. Hey, kid, you want some Molly? Yeah, what you got? You got any more? Seriously? No, but seriously, though, like, used to hand out free drugs, right? This doesn't happen. But anyways, the idea is you get your first taste of a payout, you're hooked, right? It's the whole psychology part of it. If payout was unachievable, you wouldn't play the game. But if you get a payout, you're going to play the game. And so most props will squeeze you out between payout 1 and 2. I know this. I'm a prop firm consultant. I have a side job. All right, so here's what we do. Really, I work with prop firms and help them redesign their shit. Let's go. They need a math guy to do it. So here's another thing. Let me tell you something cool. If Tradeify, for example, has a $9,000 target and it had a 20% consistency, right? Like, hey kid, you want a crack rock? I don't know, mister. What kind of junkie's giving away free drugs? You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna happen. So anyways, $9,000 at 20%, $1,800. That's it. Okay, that's what you need to make, right? Give or take, right? As an example. Now, what happens is you need to make $6,000 to get your payout. So you get to, $6,000 to blow up $9,000 profit target, 20%. Okay, so you're at 100. These are the 150Ks, Lightning. Okay, so you make 9,000. Now you're at 159. You take out your $3,000 payout. Now you're at 156. Then you got to make 4,500. So now you need to make 159.5. Different color because that's red. And let me put this in here. Now you make 159.5, and then you take out $3,000 again. You're at 156.5. Then you need to make 3,000, and then you're up at 159.5. Do y'all see what they're doing to you here? If you see this, and each time you take a payout, it's the same thing. No matter what, your 150K account, if you're just trading the payout and then taking it and trading the payout and taking it, because that's what most people are going to do. I got a payout, I got to take it. Your balance never gets above 159. As a matter of fact, most of the time, you're between If you make it to payout 2, 156 to 159, your account has $6,000 of buffer in it every payout. That's it, which is one trade away from blowing up. Everybody in chat, tell me you understand that. You make a little, you take it out. Then they want you to make smaller so that you make a little. Tradeify, the profit target goes from 9,000 to 45 to 3. Do you understand why the profit target gets smaller? It's to prevent you from building a buffer. It's to corral you into being close to the edge. Tell me you understand that. So the trick is, once you take your payout, because people are like, oh my God, I finally got a payout. You're gonna be so excited to do it, you're gonna take it. So you're right on the edge every time you take your payout. They're putting you as close to zero as possible. This is how it works. So your job is to beat that system, and your job is to say, okay, I need to make $9,000, and then I'm gonna be shuffling between $6,000 and $9,000 of buffer every time. It's basically starting you over. Because remember, the initial drawdown at Tradeify is $6,000 and you blow up. Well, then fast forward when you have $156,000 after your payout, and you need to make $3,000. It's still $6,000 to blow up. Each payout cycle, it almost starts you fresh. There's no benefit from the previous payout. It's the same difficulty. However, if you do what Matt did, and I said, well, 20% consistency at $9,000, cool, full port. My first payout in my first account had $25,000 or whatever of profit, 25 to 30. And then I took out the 3,000, whatever it was. Okay, 3,500, whatever it was, 3,000 I think at the time. They've changed it recently. It's still 3,000 I think. So then I took out 3,000. Now I got 22,000 of buffer in the account. Some of them have 50, by the way. To make, you know, now $600 per day with a $22,000 buffer. The first payout took a little bit longer, but not really, because you just scale the same way. It doesn't take longer. If you make 5,000 a day with 5 contracts, and normally you'd make the same $2,000 with one, whatever, you just trade the same way every day. It can take you the same amount of time if you do it this right way. But imagine trying to make $3,000 with $6,000 of buffer. Or sorry, to make $600 with 6,000 and try to make $600 with 22,000. Having a buffer like this means you never blow up payouts 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. If you make it to payout 1, then the odds of you squeezing between 1 and 2 are practically 100% for the most part of the statistics. But if you build yourself a buffer in a system that's designed to prevent you from getting a buffer, because you're going to take that payout as soon as you get it. Most of you guys get that payout, you're immediately like, pay me, pay me, pay me, right? But if you build that buffer, then you don't blow up payout, because each time you get your payout, you reset back to the starting point for the most part. So your odds are just as difficult as starting a fresh account. For me, the first account wasn't any harder busting the consistency, but every other account is a snooze. I'm not going to blow up $25,000, $30,000 making $600 a day. I'm trading micros at that point. And the guy's like, I don't understand that. Listen, motherfucker, I got a business degree. I was like, that's what I do if I didn't understand math too. Bless your heart. They got something called business calculus there. It's so cute. No, nothing personal against you business degrees. It's cute as shit. Aw. She guys use a spreadsheet. Aw. Bless your heart. So cute. Well, you keep on trucking, brother. Nice condo you got there. Literally, I got a photo of this, like this, and it was some, I don't know, balcony in some fucking condo. My aunt. This was the end of the argument. I was like, oh yeah, I remember my business school. No offense to business schools. I remember the guys as I'm walking past the business colleges, guys in the parking lot doing keg stands as I'm walking to engineering school. I remember what it was like. Just kidding. Just trying to be a comedian this morning. Welcome to the stream, guys. But the guy was like, it doesn't sound right. So this plan, does it sound pretty brilliant, right? What I did was I put the odds in my favor. They want you to be close to zero. So your run up to drawdown ratio is the amount of profit you need to make versus the drawdown you can take. So example, payout 2 of Tradeify, you need to make $3,000 with the $6,000 of drawdown. So basically you have a 1 to 2. That's what you're given, right? 1 to 2. For me, It's, you know, I don't know, 1 to 40. So, you know, that's how once you, and again, what you do is you get your blow ups out of the way up front. You're not fight, 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 blow up, fight, fight, payout, fight, fight, blow up, fight, fight, payout. You're like blow up, fight, blow up, fight, blow up, fight, fight, payout, 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 payout. It's brilliant. Remember, my job is to play the game, right? So anyways, I was tweeting, this was my brilliant strategy, how I figured Tradeify out. The guy was like, that's a dumb, they're, you know, these people, guys, I don't understand. This sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, usually the smartest guy in the room is going to be chased out of the village. The guy that said that the earth was round probably got chased out of the village with a bunch of people with pitchforks, calling him a devil, a heretic. Yeah. So everybody understand. So what I did was I made the first payout slightly harder, and then every other payout, the run up to drawdown ratio is practically like non-existent. You see what I'm saying? So imagine what it's like that I can go in like an account that I can just have $50,000 of buffer. Some of them have 50, and I just walked in there and I just grabbed 4 micros to gamble into the news. And I drew down $2,000. Oh, $2,050. What am I ever going to do? Right? Like, you can absorb any impact at that point. These, like, when I tell people to take my boot camp on how to beat prop firms, it's clever ways. Like, when people are like, I'll teach you how to beat prop firms, and they're throwing you charts and like, check out these indicators or whatever. Remember, it's math. It's the mathematics. It's understanding the risk system and what they're trying to do and how to squeeze you. And so the consistency rule is designed to prevent you from getting a blow up, but what or the profit in one trade. So the goal is for you don't care. There's no punishment if you do it. They just make you trade to a bigger profit target. So what it does, it makes your first payout harder, but then if you build that buffer, every other payout's the same. Tradeify bounces you back to the starting point every time you take a payout. Most of them do. Fund Index does it as well. If you actually do the math, once you make a payout, you're almost pretty much starting over from square one, aren't you? Which is why most people squeeze out between payouts 1 and 2, and that is actually the risk model of the prop firms. In case I didn't know. Do you need a buffer for ETF? So ETF's active trading day rule is kind of different. With ETF, if you trade bigger, every day has to be bigger. They don't really punish you for trading bigger on their ATD rule. Like, they don't add profit targets till you get your payout. It's the same number of days. They just make you trade bigger each payout. I mean, each trade. So if you make a really big trade, then for each day to count, you have to make a bigger profit for the minimum day to count. You can't flip the days like you can with some prop firms. I'm starting to lose my voice again, you guys, so I gotta eat my. We had this discovery on my stream one day with this Cap Kalupalot African sea coconut brand lozenges that IDOC's dad brought me from Vietnam. And then you internet sleuths on the stream were like, that's not Vietnamese. And I was like, yeah, but the label's Vietnamese. And like, no, that looks like that's Malaysian or Chinese on the front or something. I think we agreed that this was Malaysian. And then I started peeling the label off the back. It was a Vietnamese label placed over a Malaysian label. Anyways, we were trying to figure out what this was. And because I was like, these things make my throat feel so good, but they kind of taste like the way kerosene smells. And I was like, I don't know what kind of, homeopathic Eastern medicine this is. If I'm eating gasoline, it's totally fine, but these things work like a charm. It's actually anise oil. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So when we were looking at these the other day, it's like a licorice flavored mint. Pretty good. Loaded with sugar. It's probably on my actually Calgiz, whatever it is, they work. So I was like, whatever it is, they work really well. And I looked at it and it's like, oh, it's mostly just the sugar that's coating my throat. good old placebos. Let's go. Actually, it's got menthol in it too, which is the active ingredient in most cough drops. But oh, they're tasty. Yeah, they taste like gasoline. Gasoline and mint put together. It's an odd flavor. It kind of reminds me of we used to have this solvent in one of our separation units at Dow that had the same scent to it. It was a toluene, what we use IPA and I think it was IPA and toluene. It's like it was a mixed solvent. It was that kind of toluene sort of. If you ever worked in the plants, you know that the xylene, benzene, toluenes all have distinct odor. I think this would be a bullish or bearish day. Bullish day. You subscribe, but my channel wasn't showing on the live option. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's anise oil, which has it has that aromatic toluene-ish group, or maybe it was xylene. It has that same kind of component, which is why it has the flavor of or scent of that. 60% of the time it works all the time. It smells like Indian food in a dirty diaper. It smells like toluene and licorice. I'll get you guys this Discord messages later. I've been so swamped with let's take a long at the open. I'm very swamped because of my birthday stuff. Okay, we are gapping up a lot. I'm gonna bet that this is a reset to the day and that we'll probably rally up for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna take a small bet here. If we dip, I'll buy into it. That's fine. The gap is fairly large today. We are at upper DD band. So oh, you know what? Actually, I thought it was on S&P here. Oh, well, whatever. If at the open we bust above DD, then it can be like, I love days like this. If they do go, days like this could end up way up here. So it could be a good day. I'm going to keep it light for now. Buy the dips. What's up, Chad? Yeah, I'm going to just take something small for now. I wouldn't say it's a big risk I want to take. It is DD band, which conventionally is something I wouldn't long into. Like, this is a kind of a bad idea in a normal front. It was a catalytic driven day, and that was a pretty monster move. How big you think that move was on S&P? Let me see if you guys know. Don't look, take a guess. How far did that move on the S&P? Do y'all know? Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. It's not 42. Remember, you got to watch the video. 42 was the video's risk interval at the time. The video said 42. If you come to the boot camp, the risk interval was 42 at the time. It's not 42 anymore. It's 58.50. So that's why I'm going to re-record the videos to make sure to clarify that. Oops. Let's see how much it was. But yeah, the fact you said 42, let's see if it even made it that far. Is that 58.50? It's not. Oh, it didn't even make it all the way. So we didn't. Oh, we hit. Oh, well, we hit yellow line and turned around. Oh, speaking of yellow lines, guys. Now, remember, we always talk about how much we love our yellow lines here. There's an interrupt in the way. Y'all see that? So, boot campers, when I told you guys about yellow lines, remember I told y'all have the class on this, I think, today, actually. We calculate that level from this day on September. That's the level that's been sitting there. Look how cool this is. Are you impressed? Are you impressed? See, dude, these pivots are solid. I mean, let's go. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's Friday, huh? No class today. Sorry, no class today, y'all. How'd I do? Some black magic there. Now remember, pivots are pivots, right? Now let's go back and see Nasdaq didn't go that far either, right? So we didn't even hit a full risk interval. Crazy. But you can see that the move was contained less than a risk interval as expected, right? Typically, it bumps into something, and that's what we bumped into. Nasdaq didn't even come close either. 336 to, yeah, 520. So we didn't even get a full risk interval. We just got a little bit. A little bit of one. Let's get that 700 level saved. That sounds like a beautiful setup here. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button, friends. Getting ready to get open here in about 10 minutes. I longed pre-market CPI. With the attempt to double down here, I probably would have been down 20, 30,000 to double down longing at oops, those aren't the numbers. Let me read all those. It says it looks like I prefer ES to Nasdaq. Actually, I tend to prefer Nasdaq to ES. If all things equal, I'll probably turn Nasdaq because it's less commission per dollar made. Okay, so today's 68.36 is a yellow. Oh, so there's a yellow line right in DD band as well. Oh, that's crazy. They lined up at the same spot. That's pretty neat. Or some symmetry there. So we had two pivots nearby, which is probably why it didn't make it a full risk interval. We hit DD band and also 36 was the yellow. Cool. Starting off the day, greater market will be bullish. All three indicators will be bullish. We are below triple B 18.6. VIX and decay with VVIX below 100, guys. Bull market's back. Be beautiful. Beautiful day today. Yeah, it looks like we're full back on, which would be nice. We got the PMIs coming out. Michigan numbers coming out today. It's going to be a pretty heavy news morning. So we'll see. Yellow line is it's a margin buffer limit pivot. It's when they went on a dealer trade on a buy imbalance or sell imbalance. When the contract value loses 99% of its marginal value, you can draw a pivot there. It projects high volume pivots at all-time highs. We don't have technical analysis to the penny. So like this example is a pivot at all-time highs that I drew. It's not a projection, not anything. It's based on the marginal value of the contract, margin requirement. So where do you get yellow line? We teach this technique. Remember, it's one of our little market hacks. We've got all of our indicators are little market hacks like that. Bullish or bearish from here? At least for now, bullish, yeah. We're at DD band, so just be careful. The Nasdaq doesn't reject and sell off, but should be pretty good from here. To find the next news today. Oh, hold on. I gotta go get, yeah. So, 20% off Pro plan. My Fund and Futures flash sale. Oh, okay. Oops. Let me download this thing. All right. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta get this. Hold on. Guys, do me a favor here and smash a like button, friends. Thanks for tuning in to the show. Got an exciting Friday for y'all. Let me update the thing here. What's up? Well, howdy, iDoc. I'm losing my voice, hon. Guys, look who's back. Ah, he's back.
The question is, why aren't you?
Well, I haven't started drinking it yet. I haven't started drinking it yet. What should I drink? What should I drink for my my throat is hurting really. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, we shouldn't have been yelling at each other all night.
For you, it's barking.
It's more like yelling at the construction crew. That's what it was. And well, a cold front is kind of coming in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If you do come back up, don't bother yourself. But like whatever, you know your thing with like lemon and honey or whatever that you do? That thing, it always works, whatever it is. Yeah. All right. 20% off My Fund and Futures Pro flash sale. Take a pinch of salt. I do it every morning. That's actually pretty helpful.
Is it gargles?
Salt is naturally a disinfectant.
I'm feeling better today. Now he feels bad.
Well, Nasdaq and ES are probably going to move the same today. Right now, my bet is anything can happen. This could sell off all the way to there. So my bet is pretty light, just to bet that the S&P keeps going. Oh, I need to draw my dynamics. Hold on. Today we are meeting after market, by the way. So guys, today we're doing the vote on the new hedge pressure model. So lifetime members, every lifetime member is invited to come. We're going to vote on the new model, and you present your cases. Do we keep it or do we not use it? Ian's presented some data for the group, which looks good. Before we release new indicators, our group always votes on them. We've given you guys months of test data, and you all seem to have really responded well to the test data. People like it. So today we're going to vote to get rid of the old model and keep the newer one. It's slightly better, slightly more effective. Now, longing into DD band is risky, right? But S&P still has some room to go, and Nasdaq is not usually the controlling case. Not just regular iodized salt. What kind of salt do you do? Like kosher salt or rock salt or something? I live in Texas, dude. That's my market's opening. Let's go. Keeping it light. Resilience going to be good. DD band's going to be good. Everything's going to be good. I could long here at half gap as well. You should totally be fine. Keeping that trade set up light here. I just have this one contract, one account here. Keeping it light. I was up 30K to start the day. I had to purposely lose money because I went over some of my limits here. But I have trying to set myself to get like very quick payouts. I've got just a handful of payouts more to go live with Tradeify, which is good. All right, let's get pull back just a teeny little bit. Nasdaq kind of the same setup here. Remember, it's gonna be kind of a volatile day today, so that's why I'm just keeping it one contract, not even caring too much about it. Measuring this distance here. What the heck is going on here? No glitchy here. Okay. Try that again. Okay. All right. Can you be like less glitchy? I draw this at like. There we go. Just measuring that midpoint. Okay, wait for the pockets to come through, or the liquidity maps to come through, see what I get. Just grab the contract they open just in case it propagates and goes further. All right, so this is it. Well, A plus is down here, B plus is in the middle. Really like the only actionable pivots that we do have. Is my stream frozen again? Okay, looked like I was getting like the circle of death a little bit. The only A plus, the only actionable pivots we have are the B's that are nearby. What is going on with my computer? You know what I bet it is? I'm gonna tell you, every time Windows needs a fucking update, I swear I turn Windows Update off, but every time it needs to update, it always purposely like jacks with your computer. Fucking Bill Gates, asshole. Like, and you're like, well, let me just reboot my computer. And when you reboot it, coincidentally, it's like Windows needs to make an update. You ever notice that? Asshole Bill Gates. Fuck yourself. Nerd. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, he's kind of a dick. All right, let me open up my drawing tool here. You ever see those videos of like Steve Ballmer like in the 90s? Developers. What a fucking crackhead dude that guy was, man. He's awesome though. He's like your typical like 90s, 90s CEO kind of guy. But dude, that guy was a fucking crackhead. I mean, seriously, because he's like he's sweating all the way down the sides of his shirt. That guy just was like snorting coke at his desk all day long. You knew it. All right, B setups here. If we hold the open, B setup from here to here is 36.1, 1.6 to 1 setup with the 10-point stop. These are really far gap. So with 30 points of gap, it's going to be cascaded trades. A pluses are all really strong support here. Positive resilience. The worst case scenario is it fills the gap. And then we've got some A plus cluster down in here with some B. This is the best setup in case it dips. But in reality, I'm going to take the B break, like betting on the open to let it run. So we'll see if we get something good here. Grab some longs here at the open, just a couple of small ones. Keep it light. Let's get it. Developers. Yeah, so I bet you have to restart my computer. It's going to be like, oh, you have a Windows update you need to apply. All right. Your thing, bud. Okay, let me load up some of these things here. I heard a story about Steve Ballmer where, like, when they came out with Microsoft Bing, which was their version of a web browser before it became Edge or whatever, that he would walk around the office and he would point at you. And you'd have to go, Bing! If you didn't say Bing, it was like, there was a story that somebody told, like, I used to work at Microsoft, is what I read this on like Reddit or something. It was like, I used to work at Microsoft. When Bing came out, the morale was so low because nobody used the browser the bomber would walk around and point at you, and if you didn't say Bing, it's like one guy was in the elevator and the bomber points at him. The guy goes, huh? And he goes, fucking say Bing. And he gets in his and he goes, Bing, you're fucking fired. And he like basically rage fired him in an elevator. I remember reading this on the story. Like if you didn't say Bing, like you didn't have like company spirit for Microsoft Bing, bomber would like coke rage on you. Or whatever it was. Yeah, their web search or whatever it was. I don't know if that's a tall tale, but I swear I read that on Reddit somewhere. Somebody was like, yeah, bomber's a dick. That's what they said, you know. It's like, I remember he fired the, you know, they would, and he was telling the story. Morale was like an all-time low because we were like losing to Google or something. And I can imagine what, you know, what it would be like, you know, like you're working for BlackBerry and they see you have an iPhone or something, like in the last few months of BlackBerry being alive. You know what I mean? That's hilarious. All right, let me close out. I had 5 contracts long in one of my big accounts. Trim some of that for profit. Good deal. All right, we're there. That automatically closed out. That's automatically closing out. Easy peasy. Let me take it. Money, money, money. All right, let me take that profit. That's a nice little rip. Good deal. Good deal. Close that out for profit. Love, love it, love it, love it. Ding, 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 ding. Bing! Chat GPT, add that shit up. What do we make? Bing! I'm just scalping this one. Volatility's pretty high, but I'll take the free 80 points. Pretty good. What's the best PC program for stocks? Windows 95. Developers. No, I'm just kidding. You mean for trading stocks? Probably maybe TradingView. TradingView is probably the best trading platform, I would say, all around in general right now. Windows 3.11. It comes with Lotus 123. Or the old 90s commercial with Steve Ballmer. He's like, it's got Lotus. It's got Reversey. It's got Solitaire. How much? 500? No, $99. Pit stains, sweat. You freaking like sweat dripping down his face while he's yelling about Windows 3.1. Boy, oh boy. Do you think he like bullied his way into a job? I feel like he's the guy that went to college with Bill Gates. He would give me fucking lunch money. Bill Gates was like, and probably at the end of college, he's like, give me a fucking job. And he's like, okay. All right, you're in. Please don't put me in the locker again, sir. He's the guy with the MBA. That's the guy that went to business school. That's right. He was the guy when Bill Gates was going to, you know, programming classes. He was doing the keg stand in the parking lot of the business school. Better give me a fucking job. Okay, sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm sitting out till PMI. That's why I closed out. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good deal. Was that 32 today? Very nice. I started off with 30 and I had to lose 9 on purpose, and I just made it back, so we're good. Developers. He's Bill Gates' Hugo. Oh yeah, well maybe he's the Hugo. You know what I mean? Did he short the 95.5s? The Windows 95.5s? Probably not. You owe him a poker deck? That's funny. Y'all are hilarious. PMI should be in 5 minutes. Like the only way is up. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is a great trading day today. Very, very, very good day. He's not doing keg states. He's pointing at people away from the same being. He'd be the guy in the frat that would just point at people. Bomber. All right. That's fucking right. Why do we even invite that guy to the parties? I don't know. I don't like him. I thought you liked him. Nah, man. Why do we invite this guy? Like you're trying to go to bed. He's like the last guy at the party. Hey, bro, you want to do a line of coke in the bathroom? Hey, man, everybody's kind of, come on, man, just a couple more. I like telling people to Bing things rather than to Google it. Do they know what that means when you tell them that? My Fund of Futures is now having 20% off of their pro accounts. PMI might dump the market again. Nah. I don't think PMI is going to be that big of a deal. The market's pretty set in stone, I think, on crushing the volatility today. But, I mean, anything can happen, right? Honestly, if these are the two trades I made, I'm absolutely fine on this. Trading a DD band the first time, closed out. We dipped. I grabbed a bunch just arbitrarily here at the open, ran up to test the highs, and I closed again. Nasdaq resilience pulled back a little bit. It's about 12, which is good. Things are good. Things are decent. You know, above DD bands, I only long on strong pivots, and we don't really have much, but we are breaking out, which is pretty decent. I think that the market is pressing along this path here. So I don't really think we lose lows, but even if we did fall to there, I'd be extremely excited to grab A pluses, which I don't think we're going to do. I think we've righted the bull market back up. I know, chat. What do you think? Yeah, that's right. That's what I was also betting on earlier pre-market. We'd break triple B. This can be a day that goes up to like 25.9 and keeps going if things are all good and kosher. We break through this yellow line S&P 36. That's another reason why I closed out a second ago. We're bumping against targets, so I don't want to be pressing too hard up against two resistances nearby. Just to remind you guys that it's there, I'll just go ahead and put it there. And just so it doesn't muddle with the text, we'll put it right above it. So it's two solid resistances nearby. Rocket Scooter 50% off for the first month, Sergey. But then it's $40 off every month after that for life. Yes, sir. Can you trade news on Funded Next? Yep, you can. What's the easiest legacy challenge accounts to trade? If you're talking about Funded Next legacy, the 50K is probably the best legacy account. So if you're talking about in general, what's the best prop account? Funded Next Rapid's probably currently the best prop account to trade. My Funded Futures Core with the $3,000 flex add-on is probably the best prop account out there right now for value. And then ETFs Static is probably the easiest account to pass of all the ones I know about, because it's a static. Think we stay below triple B for now? I think we do, Justin. What do you guys think? Y'all think Revix is going to be solid here? Yeah, my Funded Futures is a pro flash sale just today, 20% off just today until the end of market. Sergey, Rocket Scooter is 50% off first month and then $40 off every second month and onward. Am I seeing double? I feel like I just answered these questions. Oh, you guys are typing them twice, dude. I'm thinking like, y'all are freaking me out like there's a glitch in the Matrix, or I'm just going to PTSD from a bad trip. I'm looking at this like, I'm like, wait, you guys just typed them twice. Okay, well, I need to go to sleep. Seeing, like, I answered the question and I was answering Umar Nishad. That answers your question. I answered your question earlier. Adam had a different question. Disable Windows telemetry by the script GitHub. 111 debloat, not financial advice. Oh, thanks, man. I'll have to take a look at that. Is there a code required for my Funded Futures? Code Rocket Scooter. Yes, sir. The DMT trip. Let's go. I've been Mandela affected. I'm like answering the question. I got this weird jolt of deja vu. Wait, didn't I just say this a second ago? It's because the placement of the text looked identical. I scrolled up in chat. It was like, there was messages before and after his messages that looked similar. It's like I saw the black cat walk by a second time in the Matrix. For a trade copier, Renee, I actually don't trade copy. There's a growing movement in the prop space of a lot of people. Tom's on the same boat for My Funded TV as me, and others are as well. Trade copying is actually promotes faster losing. I manage all my accounts manually, but people here that use trade copiers, they've said Replicanto, and Brian has one called Trade Copia, I think is what it's called. But me, since I'm a time traveler for the future and I can predict the markets with 100% accuracy, I just copy what I did in the future, but only in the past. So I don't even need a trade copy. I'm just copying myself. I have a hard time trying to convince people here that I'm not AI, I'm not a robot, and I'm not from the future. I just get really lucky all the time, you guys. I swear to God, I just get lucky all the time. This is now an 8-week winning streak. If I close Friday out, a winning day. So you want what Matt is taking? Bro, it's green juice. It's the good stuff. Can we trade in 1 minute on no news props? Yeah, you can. There's a bunch of them that let you trade on the news. Was Res went negative on NASDAQ? Yeah, I did. So be very careful on this one. Just NASDAQ though. S&P's still okay, but we're going to wait and see what comes out. I don't know if PMI is really doing much. Michigan numbers are going to be also a big mover. PMI beats across the board. Michigan numbers in 12 minutes. The Michigan numbers are going to be one of the bigger effects going into the news. Like I started going in the market today for news-wise. Remember, Michigan number used to direct the hand of the Fed because, or not really, but like direct Wall Street. The inflation directs the hand of the Fed, and this projects inflation up towards 5 years and 1 year out. They're still projecting 4%, 5% this year, or the 1 year out expectation, but CPI is coming in at a solid 3. So we're not even close to these numbers, and we're doing much better than expected. And the Fed's going to give us like 5 rate cuts between now and like the end of next year. By the way, we're getting a rate cut this Fed meeting and the next Fed meeting if the dot plots are correct and nothing's changed. You can expect back-to-back 25 basis point cuts from the Fed, and possibly, 3 cuts next year. So probably once every 2 or 3 months. Sounds about right. 5 total from now. Michigan usually dumps it. Yeah, Michigan can be a big mover. CPI is the like current number, but CPI is also like an average, right? Year over year average, which is usually got some skew in it based on like old data. How do I trade multiple accounts without a trade copier? So in Tradeovate desktop, you can create multiple DOMs. You can just pop out as many DOMs as you want and assign each DOM to a different account. So I have 5 accounts with Tradeify. This is account 1. A DOM is account 2. Another DOM is 3, 4, 5, etc. You only have one version of Tradeovate desktop open at once because the people at Tradeovate never anticipated you would use their program for a prop firm before they built the prop firm API. Like I said, they kind of, I love Tradeovate prop, but they kind of didn't think of everything, which kind of sucks. So you can only open one instance in the desktop version, but you can open infinite tabs in a browser of the web version. Each tab is a local instance of a prop firm account or a prop firm login, which contains all your accounts. So I have multiple windows open. Each window is like this window, for instance, will be all of my Funded Next accounts together. And I just trade, it's very simple. I just have one DOM, but really I just right click on the account tab and click order. That's it. I do it pretty crudely. Kind of sucks. As soon as I'm live with Tradeify, I'm going to do my Funded Next accounts on these DOMs, which would be kind of nice. Michigan numbers coming in 10 minutes, baby. What is Triple B and where do we find it? It's in the Discord under a Channel Cole Triple B, baby. All right, we're gonna be doing giveaway Friday today. How's that sound? Bum, 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 bum. All right, we'll be doing My Fun and Futures giveaway in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You can have multiple Tradeovate instances open with different prop firms though. So the desktop version, you can't open a second version. I've tried, unless they've recently fixed that. You can in the browser, but not in the desktop version. On the desktop version, are you sure? That must be a recent change because that's been my biggest complaint. So if I open a new desktop version, it's been like, okay, because I'm going way back to like last year when I started this, and that was my biggest complaint that you couldn't do it. Oh, really? Oh, well, that makes my life a little bit easier. Well, man, I hate being so dumb sometimes. You have them open right now? Okay, okay. Gosh, y'all make me feel so dumb. I swear, when I tried to log in a second time, it disabled the first login, like an IP check or something. I don't know. Well, that's what I tried to do. But what happened was when I logged in, I swear it logged me out of the other one. It's like, and with a message, like you can only have one account open at a time. Maybe they recently changed that then because people are trading props. I think when I tried to do that was a year ago. Good. Good deal. Well, I'll try that today. I'll try that tomorrow then for Monday, or try that for Monday. Good. I can have more DOMs on my screen now. That'd be a lot easier to manage. You're on chapter 2 of the course, haven't gotten triple B yet. Normally, would you wait for half cap on a setup like today? Well, yeah, well, right now with the market looking the way that it is, there really is no trade except for the long at the open. That's really all we've got. B plus setup with positive res is a long from here to here, which is the trade I took earlier. There's also B plus here and B plus here. The problem with these two is that they're so far away from each other. This is 23 points each of these, so it's a pretty wide range here. With moderate volatility, we shouldn't be hitting it. So what I think is that small scalps, a couple of accounts only. Like, I'm not going all in long on this. I'm gonna keep taking little scalps off of these just to have some little things. I think it's the way to go. Because they're so far apart, anything could happen. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna grab one more long from one of my Funded X accounts here. On NASDAQ. Oh, dude, this one? Oh, I'm gonna lose money on this one too. I gotta... Wait, which one is this? I gotta make a a trade really quick to cut this one down. All right. That one needs to go to... Oh. Okay. Forgot to set my target on one of these. I went over on the one that says 1500. I need to set this one down to... I only need to make 1100. This one. Okay, let me lose money on... All right. Okay. All right. Grabbed a second long on NASDAQ there a second ago, just on one of my Fund and Next accounts. All of my trade debates are pretty much capped out. Yeah, they're all capped out. Okay. Why looking at the screen with an open mouth? Is it a pro trader skill? It's to let the drool, you know, aerate a little bit. I'm thinking hard. Okay. Do you guys check out my my fillings? Is it your birthday? Well, happy birthday, Richard. What? So was the trade considered the 1A with the BLU? Yes, that's correct. That is correct. All right, 2 minutes until news, you guys. Well, if I can do multiple desktop instances now, that makes me really happy. I swear, when I tried to do it, I gave up on it. So what happened? No, what you... Oh, I know why. No, this is what you can't do. I remember now, you can do it, but it only remembers the layout of one of them. So if you open up a second one, the layout is saved in the program itself. So like, for instance, if I have 5 DOMs assigned in Tradeify, and then I open up Fund and Next, the layout is 5 DOMs. So if I change the layout for there, then it changed the layout for... You have to set your layout out every day. That was the problem. That was the problem, you guys. You can't open... Now I remember why I'm doing it. That's why. That's why. Data's come out. We got the Michigan numbers come out. Let's see what it says. Long's looking solid here. Let's see, the 1 year 4.6 on a 4.6. Stop. Give me new news. Actual came out 4.6 on the forecast. 5 year came out 3.9 on the forecast, 3.7, slightly higher, which is good. Not good, sorry. Which is not good, but hey. Got some longs. I got 5 contracts long in one of my big NASDAQ accounts up here. Just 5. Keeping her light. So that 1A long, again, that third time I've taken it. News is pretty much a non-event. Yeah, I'd say so. All right, let's trim those 5 down to a runner of 1. Let's pocket 2,000 of that move and hold the 1 runner to let it go, let it ride. All right, this other account that has 3. Let me trim it down to a 1 runner from 3, just on that burp. I got 2 accounts with 1 contract each holding runners. That trade was another $8,000 across the board. I've reduced them all down to runners now. So these are off the screen. Well, so when I was saying earlier about the Tradeify, the trade of 8, it's because the layouts aren't saved. Now you can open multiple instances, yes, but the layouts aren't saved. If I assign each account to a different DOM, and then I open up another version of the desktop, it'll only have those 5 things. So I would constantly every morning have to reset my setup. That's why I wasn't doing it. Now I remember why. See, when you get old, you forget things. The other trades are in Fund and Next accounts, which is the browser tab version, which is off screen. I've already maxed out of all my longs on my Tradeify, but you got to pay attention because I'm telling you the trade I'm in. Yeah, so basically, 8 Tradeify DOMs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too, for the most part. Yeah. End of the day today, 700. NASDAQ, if it keeps going. Which should be like 80 on S&P, I think, on breakout high. If it goes, if it keeps going, yeah. ETF, Matt. ETF. Oh yeah, it's time for the giveaway. The daily giveaway, Elite Trader Funding direct to funded account giveaway. Every day we give away a funded account on the stream. Every day I create a funded trader here at Rock Scooter. Type in ETF to enter the contest. Yeah, ain't no shorting this today, baby. We're gonna let this one ride. Ride. Gonna let it ride. Yes. Well, hello. Wow, you came back. Nice jacket, bro.
That's my green. That's my green juice, guys.
Oh, that's so good.
Wait, how did you drink it?
I burned my lips. It was really hot.
But you closed the O.
Oh.
Yeah,
I had a little bit come out.
blow on it. It's hot.
Ah, so good. All right. So, hey, today, do me a favor. You know what the gate's supposed to look like. Let me draw it for you real quick. Okay. So the right side of the gate, there's going to be, okay, we're looking top down. Okay. So, bird's eye. Okay. So this wall is going to go here and it's going to go all the way to the end. And then the door is going to go like this. Okay. Because remember, it comes off the back. This is the back fence, right? And this is the board on top of the back fence. Okay. The gate is going to go like a T shaped like this. Okay.
Door.
Yeah. And the hinge is like that. Yeah. Yeah. So looking on the side view, you're going to need, it's going to look just like this. Okay. All the way till the end. And then the other door is going to go like behind it just a little bit like this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me draw that better. Nope. So right here, it goes behind it. So the So the wall ends at the door. So the wall, like the door will be here. The wall will touch the door with like this. It will be a T. Okay, and it'll pivot like this. It has exactly half an inch of clearance because the frame of the door,
There's
right?
a gap between
Right. Right. Since you figured this out, you can see this because you're smart.
You see this condescending?
No, I love how she's got such good spatial awareness. This is what I like about her. Not too many people have spatial awareness. I was actually giving you a compliment. I was like, it's hard. I'm trying to say you see this and they don't. I'm trying to tell you that I'm only being condescending towards them because they didn't see this.
Yeah.
Not even trying to be condescending. I'm just being truthful.
Okay.
You see this when this pivots closed this way, this part pivots that way. So when the whole apparatus is shut, right, it's going to be like, all right, when the whole door is open, it's going to be like this, which you do see, right? And this goes into the back, but there's just enough clearance in the door frame that it can fit. So the thing is that the prototype I built out there works. They need to do it exactly that space or the door will bump into the frame.
Okay.
So if it's bumping into the frame, they need to scoot it out just a little bit till they do it.
Bumps. Scoot it out. You have to make that gap bigger. Then
Yeah.
It can, when the back end
Yeah.
swings this way, and
Yeah.
there's a gap. Okay.
So the only two things, if you can do me a favor when you're looking out there, make sure that these little boards and the door make a perfect T. And then as soon as they're done,
There's a okay. That's not really. Oh, it's going to. Okay, so door this way.
Yeah.
Like we're looking at the door. Door is like this. Wall will go like that.
right up into the door.
And so the
can
hinge, yeah, 90 here
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah.
And it should be like this gap between
And there should be enough clearance for that.
to the.
Yeah. So the things that we need today is number one is we need to make sure that it's all even, like the lines are all even.
And you specified that.
Yeah. And then so when they finally starting to put some of this in, today they're going to put in the frame. And once the frame is in, we just need to make sure once they screw the door into the frame that it clears.
It open.
That's it. That's all I need you to do.
But also happy. That's happy.
Right. And so then when they put the door on, they can just adjust the frame on the door, which is on front of the door. They can move that up or down as needed.
Okay.
That's later.
Okay.
We just need to make sure that for you, when they put the door on,
It
can you go
opens.
out there and make sure it opens all the way for me?
I know not to cut the wheel. Not to cut that.
Yeah.
Go all the way.
Yeah. And if I were to guess right now, they've taken the whole wall down. They're going to put a frame up with the door and make sure the door opens. And then when they do that, then they'll put the wall up and then they'll put the door frame, the door face on the door. So let me see where they are right now. Let's see if they. As soon as they do attach the door, just go open it. If it opens, fine. Thank you. All right. I had to prep her because she wasn't here yesterday when I went over the design with them. We've been having issues with the door. I'll tell you about this earlier. I'll tell you about this later. All right, guys, ETF giveaway, direct to funded program. Fantastic. Skip the eval, go straight to funded. This is what I like, direct to funded programs. Don't make you have to pass an eval to go funded. One of you will be automatically converted into a funded trader with lead trader funding today. Fantastic program. I trade live with them. I love the live program. It's the first platform I ever went live with. And really enjoy it. All you have to do in a directed funded account is get to your profit target and the number of days, and you meet the consistency rule they have, and then you're getting payouts. Simple as that. One of you. We got a Halloween song from Sir Darb. Let's play it. Let me turn on slow mode here for a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot to do slow mode. Okay. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. All right, duplicate entries on. Let's get ready. Spinning the wheel. Rimpy Sharma. Nice. Congratulations. All right, let's lay out the claim prize in just a second. You're right. Let me do slow mode really quick. All right, slow mode is turned on, you guys. Why are y'all still typing? The contest is over. You guys eat fucking paint or something? I said the contest is over. What? Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. I swear to God. Like 600 of y'all need some serious psychological help today. My fun and futures, type it in. No, I'm just trolling y'all. Y'all are awesome. I love most of y'all. Some of you guys I can't stand, but I love y'all still anyways. Were y'all peeling the paint chips off, the lead paint chips off your crib and eating them as a baby? Come on. All right, my fun and future. Slow roll is on. Let's go. Type it in once. Let's test the slow roll thing. Hey, yo, Gamma, what's your target today for upside? You think we hit 700? Full risk interval at least, right? I think today. Hold on, let me see what we got. Session expired. What the fuck? Hold on, let me log back in here. Get my session expire. We're random Friday. Okay, let me log back in here. Hold on. Can't let you guys see my login information. I gotta log into my accounts and blow them up for me. Okay, only I can log in. Only I'm allowed to blow up my own accounts. Okay. Why would we? We don't really. Oh, we actually, because we have brokerage accounts, we expire your token after some time. All right. It was just, if we didn't have you connected to a live brokerage account, I probably wouldn't have your tokens expire. Okay. Love the song. Full risk interval today, probably, right? Let's check it out. Nasdaq is going to be 209.75. $554. $554 would be the first risk interval bump. I'm just gonna draw like a random, I don't know, random color line here. Let's pick something we don't normally use. Green. 5850 S&P. That would be 51. So 51 would be the full risk interval on the top here. I'm just marking off a risk interval just to see where it would be. Okay. I love that song, Sir Darb. That's actually pretty legit. I like it. It has sort of like almost like a Stranger Things, sort of like 80s horror movie vibe to it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right, we're gonna wait 5 50K scale accounts right now. Smash that like button, guys.
Wake up at dawn, chart glowing on my screen. Day trade, hustle sipping caffeine. S&P popping, watch the market flex. Bulls and bears wrestling, who's gonna cash them checks? Buy low, sell high, precision in the mind. Liquidity map hunting, profits are fine. LPs got me winning, contracts got me paid. Wall Street wizards, in the shade I laid. Day trader swagger, watch my portfolio grow. Digits in the green, counting up the dough. Trading like a pro, in the zone I'm locked. Moving S&P, mountain stocks over rocks. Algorithm thugging, AI on the grind. Putting in the orders, monthly hedge prime. Short squeeze, long haul, nothing I can't tame. Playing
Cam Haynes. All right, you got it. Okay, go. My bad. I didn't say anything.
market open bell, chaos about to pop. Analyzing res, prices never stop. Hedges open down, margin call scream. Clinching G's daily, living the dream.
One of my funded X accounts is a 90% win rate.
Profit margins widen like
One of my big fundeds.
charts flash green. I'm a market.
The biggest one has a 73% win rate. And then this other one has a 100% win rate. This other one has 100% win rate as well. The smaller ones are 100%. The bigger one's 73. The second biggest one is 90. Ryan. Which Ryan is it?
Day trader swagger, watch my portfolio grow. Digits in the green, counting up the dough. Trading like a pro, in the zone I'm locked.
Is it you? It's not Ryan Wade. Nope. Nope. It's the other Ryan. Sorry, buddy. It's the non-Ryan Wade Ryan. It's the other Ryan. He's gonna fight you for it though. You gotta be prepared. He's gonna meet you in the parking lot and say, he's gonna make you say Bing, or he's gonna beat you up and take it. You can claim either Ryan or Wade. This is a good point. You do have both names to play with. Keegan Trades. Congrats, Keegan Trades. My friends call you Ryan. No, they don't. That's a lie. What did I tell you about lying to me? We've had this talk before. Nice job, Keegan. Nice job. Wait, did I say 5? Let's give away 10. Why the hell not? I'm in a good mood today. I got to give away 315 of these things by the end of the month, and I'm nowhere close to it. I've given away 150 of these, so I got to keep going. Remember, I won the BDH tournament at $10,000 prize. I bought 200 My Funded Future Scale accounts with it to give away to y'all. Entirety, I had to keep $1 of the prize money. Spyro. Next winner. Can you get it, please? You just blew your funded? No. Dude, everybody here blows an account. Even I blow an account. That's not criteria for getting a giveaway. Come on now. We all blow accounts here, man. I see it, Spyro. I see you. The bot should pick it up in a second. Spyro. I have 2 runners still long of 1 contract each from this open pivot. That's it. That's all I've got on the table. 2 contracts long, period. And 1 contract in 2 accounts. That's it. So you guys know, I'm full, pretty much for the most part, fully flat with a runner, with 2 runners, tiny little runners, just in case the market flies. But which I'll stop if we lose the open or if res goes really negative, which it hasn't. So I'll just close them out pretty much flat. We're flirting with triple B. Yes, sir, we are. We just broke below it today, which is cool. Adam Berte or Bert. I don't know if I'm Frenching that up. Joe Derte. Remember that? Don't French it up, son. It's Joe Dirt. Yeah, I haven't seen Joe Dirt in a while. I love that movie. Speaking of. Good job, Adam. Got you, bud. Okay. We are flirting with triple B today, believe it or not. Is it Bert? I'm assuming it's Bert. Adam Bert, congratulations. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more. Let's go. Triple B is the contango midpoint. I didn't hear this one yet, TRS. Got some like Megadeth going on here. Matthew 626. Hey, I like 626. That's Stitch. He was Project 626. Hey, or he was Experiment 626. Hey, y'all like my birthday present? Did y'all see that? The skull chain. How cool is this, right? All my friends wear like, you know, chains or necklaces or whatever, and they're like fancy designer brands, and I'm like, I want the John Barbados skull necklace for my birthday present. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I can see it right there. It's nice. It's really nice quality. The pewter necklaces at gift shops? Oh, 100%, yeah. The ones that you would get like at the kiosks on the wall? Oh, 100%, yeah. Gabor D. Yeah, this is, I think this is silver. You think it's sterling silver, maybe? Let me double check. It is silver. Oh, nice. Look at that, guys. I'm now a proud owner of some silver. To the moon. It's going up. Oh, dang. I just Googled this. Wow. That was nice of her. This thing was like 600 bucks. You don't have to spend that much on me. Guys, I now am trading in silver. I've gone long silver. I now own $600. It's probably not $600 worth of silver. It's definitely $600 retail value of a necklace, but I'm sure it's probably $100 worth of silver. It's only going up, baby. This is an investment in my future. I'm gonna hodl the necklace. I hear gold and silver going up, so let's go. The flash sale today is 20% off of MFFU Pro accounts with a Rocket Scooter code. This thing is not 20 out, so let's see what it is. Let's see what I got. Let's see what the quality is. Look, I'm hodling. Sterling silver, handcrafted in Turkey. Give me some numbers here. Give me some specs. I don't see any specs on this. What's up, babe? Hey, did you know? Whoa! There's another dog.
This is Mr. Wallace.
What's up, Mr. Wallace? What's up, buddy? We have 2 dogs now?
We have 2 dogs now.
What the hell? Where did this dog come from?
What are you saying?
Since, you know, gold and silver are going to the moon, like gold is like rallying like crazy right now. And so is silver. So I told people I'm now a proud silver owner. Like I'm hodling I'm longing Silver to go into the moon. So
Hilarious.
yeah.
So this was like
Pickle, bro, he's so excited. Okay, so what's this dog's name again? Mr. Wallace.
Well, it's actually Wallace, but
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Are you like a Chihuahua sort of thing? Not a Chihuahua, but I can see part Chihuahua.
Oh.
He's a pretty cool dog. Man, he's a fun looking dog.
him and Pickle are best friends. So
What's he mixed with?
I don't know. She said it's actually a bred of some kind.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what purebred this is.
Guys, what kind of dog is this?
He's like so agile. He can jump over like high fences and stuff. Look at his body. Like
What a cool boy. Man, okay, let's see. Will him and Pickle play? Like,
yeah, they do play. At his house. When they're at his house, he bullies Pickle, and now we're at Pickle's house.
Pickle's bullying him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So this is our friends or somebody in our neighborhoods babysit or dog sits Pickle, so we're returning the favor today.
Oh, Wallace.
That's so funny. Wallace, what's up, bro? What's up, mister? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Oh, Pickle's getting jealous.
They're down. Come on, boys. Pickle's like stopping him at every
Pickle's a dick, man. Look at meow. Come on, spin wheel. Doesn't look like anything's moving here. Let me close out my runner. Let me hold on to my runners. I'll have some balls here on this one. How many is that? Hold on. Cam, Ryan, Keegan, Spyro, Adam, Matthew, Gabor, Peter, Meow. That's 9.
Trade a 5 grand cup, 23 teams deep, 1 million in the pot while they all losing sleep. 200K for first, but we taking every spot.
Art V, last winner.
23 influencers thought they had a chance, but Rocket Scooter about to make them all enhance their exit strategy, their stop and loss plans while we running up the board with a win in hand.
Congrats. All right, the 11 of y'all. Here's how you claim your prize. You're going to go down to our Discord, which the link is in the description below. Go to the contest channel, locate our admin named Slacks, send him a message, have an account with My Funded Futures Elite Trader Funding already. Send a screenshot of your YouTube ID to him in that message. You have an hour to do this and claim your prize or else you'll forfeit. And then we'll get you your accounts ASAP. Congrats to the 11 winners. Damn, that's hot. Ugh, I gotta cool my tongue off. Little strange market action today. I think we should probably be... That breakout tried to happen twice. We are flirting with triple B today, guys. It is breaking above it. So that volatility is coming back with a vengeance. Well, with a mild vengeance. I don't need to like... You know what? Let me flatten out. I'm cool with this. I close out my runners.
Team mix, more like team minus on the sheet. Team of listen, we'll dismiss take a seat. Big Daddy Max, acting like the big boss, but your daddy energy can't cover up the loss. $1 million, yeah, that's the prize pool. But 23 teams looking like they skipped trader school. 200K for first place, we claiming that crown. Rocket scooter taking spots 1 through 200 down. See, we got the strategy, we got the team, we got the discipline to chase that dream while 22 teams fighting for the scraps. Rocket scooter laying down.
Child, the final P&L as of now. Let me update. Flatten everything out.
Every trade they take, we already spotted them. The mistakes they make before they even click. Rocket scooter moving surgical.
We're sitting there.
Smooth and quick. 23 influencers thought they had a chance, but Rocket scooter.
Oh, this is about the Tradeify contest. That's pretty dope.
Their exit strategy, their stop loss plans, while we running up the board with a win in hand. Trade a $5 grand cup. Remember this day when Rocket scooter came and took the crown away from Rake to Max, from TJR to the rest team. Rocket scooter proved we are.
Let me turn that slow roll off really quick.
Prizes all belong to us. 22 teams riding on the struggle bus. First place 200K, that's just a start. Rocket scooter taking over, this is our Grand Cup champions, engrave it on the wall. Team Rocket scooter, we conquered them all. My
Somebody shorten this? Yeah. Somebody said, let's go short. Okay. Good luck to y'all. We do have that yellow line resistance right here, which is kind of the big deal on this one. Yeah. Let's let her rip. All right, whatever. I'm gonna get back long. Fuck it. I like it. Why the hell not? All right, I'm gonna get long in one of my big accounts with 5. I'm gonna get long. I'm adding to it right now. I'm getting long in one. I'm getting long in one more with 2. Okay, so longing in 2 accounts. That's it. And on the next. So I'm longing in this one with 9 and this one with 15. I got 5 contracts long on this one at the open on that dip. Or not, I have 5 now, but I'm grabbing on this dip here. This one, sorry. This dip. How about looking pretty solid there? Hopefully Trump doesn't come out and tweet something. I don't have a DOM for it, so there's nowhere to show it. Usually I do, but I'm maxed out on these accounts. The ones that's on the DOMs, I'm already maxed out. I can't make any more. I've hit all my limits. Button X, I just have in a window off screen. Trump loves to tweet on Fridays. Oh, he does. Definitely. Grab it here on this open here. Looking saw. I don't know. Like again, it's B+ setup. We did DD Bandit. It is selling a little bit, but I'd like to see it at least bump and go. We'll see. Bum, bum, ba-dun-dun. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs really quick. Come right back. Be right back. 10 minutes, guys. What's up, y'all? Oh, those longs are looking good. Well, I'm out of it. All right, let me close out for profit. Oh, yeah. All right. I scalped like 5 times today. I'm out of breath. Good deal. All right. Total haul today. Bum ba dum bum bum. What does that add up to? I'm out of breath from all that pooping. Slightly have to run downstairs and look at the doormat. I closed out for profit. 42. What a day. All right. Nope, fully flat. I had a runner just in 2 accounts. That's it, just in 2. But I had done five contract scalps on this one earlier, so that added another $6,000. Good deal, man. Hey guys, all right. Quick question. It's been kind of like a nice little trading day here. I feel like it's Friday. It's time to get kinky. You guys mind doing me a favor and whip it out for me? You know what I'm saying? Show me what you got, because I'm very curious. If y'all can, you know, reach in your pocket and whip it out. Show me that wallet. Show me what you got. What are we working with today? Was it a hard day? What's that curve look like? Dang, got some 14Ks in the house, 45Ks, 1300s. Dang. Please whip it out for me. $38 trillion? Bro, you can pay off the deficit or the debt. Let's go. Carve too hard, gotta bring it back down. Yeah, this happens. Is Matt the first openly gay streamer? Nah. I'm sure there are others. Is this playlist on Spotify? If you go to like the Discord, I think iDoc's gayer than I am, probably. Joyce tells me when like girls are wrong, she's like, ooh, that girl's pretty. You know, iDoc is a dude. Yeah, lol. So the playlist is from the song submission channel in Discord. Show me that P&L, whip it out. No, we're just a bunch of bros with a bunch of dick jokes. Even the girls here love a good dick joke. The girls here are also bros, like the rest of us. You love watching me make your yearly salary in the last couple weeks. Well, it hasn't hit my bank account yet. Remember, I could blow it up at any point in time. With FundNX, I'm going for the biggest payout they've ever had. I'm going for the world record. So if I blow it up, it's all for nothing. So the thing with the trader funding programs, it's not real till it hits your bank account. So it's, theoretically, I'm up $200,000 on paper. I got to cash out, but I'm holding on for longer for the world record for no reason other than I want to brag about it. What a stupid reason not to take a payout, right? But I could literally, IDOC is like the hottest looking dude ever. Totally. Can I mail you a breakfast burrito? Bro, they're so good, man. They're so good. What's the record? The last I checked, it was like 140,000. All I gotta do is wait 30 days and I'll be able to take out 200K at this point. I've got maybe like 8 more trading days to go. Yeah. How much drawdown can I take on the funded next? I think it was 4,000 or 5. God, I can't even remember. It's been so long. Maybe it's 4 or 5,000 on these. Let me see if I can remember. Maybe it's 3,000, something like that. Just bragging rights. That's all I want to do is just brag about it. Like right now, I could take about $110,000 payout after today's P&L, about 110,000 for the most part, which is half of the balance. What's the world record for FundNX futures, not FundNX in general, for like the biggest futures payout? I think it's 140, but I'm going to ask him today what it is. So I'm aiming for 140,000, but I might just go overkill and try to get 200 for it. Yeah. Somebody said, have you ever played high school football? You have some straight gay in you. I actually did play football like my whole life growing up. Yeah. Bros in the shower. Nice one, bro. Yeah, thanks, bro. Looking good, bro. Psh. Thanks, my dude. Jade Cap is a record on Apex. Yeah. I'll have to ask him. They published like 100K the other day. Then I think they published like 130 or 140 or something like that. It's only gay if you make eye contact. If you make eye contact during the Eiffel Tower, yeah. That's funny. If you make eye contact and smile, yeah, that's probably over the line. Do I know Don and Angel? I don't know who that is. Someone did 155 a few days ago. Dang it. So up in the ante there. Is it long now from here? These are the same. I've been taking the same long scalp here all day long. I think with this kind of movement, I'm a little like less long-minded than I wanted to be earlier. The signs are still good for a strong long here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and not do anything anymore. I closed out just habitually on just getting, again, I've taken freaking 60, 80 points 3 times today, not to mention got the long trade off of that. So I'm not going to long from here. Instead, I'm going to wait for something better. It'd be so nice if this were to bleed everything out and I get A pluses down here. I'll make it a 100K a day if we hit this. That'd be for damn sure. I still think long is the way to go, but not from here. It's sort of, all the data looks good, at least for half cap bounce. But man, you've got yellow line S&P, you got DD S&P kind of all lined up at 36, which is a big resistance there. I'm not going to take this one. Not yet. You got that short, Lucas? Hell yeah, man. Way to go. Wait, somebody asked me something earlier if I had to answer it. How do you feel about retesting QQQ open so many times? I look at resilience each time and the strength of it. We hit it here. Resilience was 40. We hit it there. It was -2. We hit it there. It was 9. So if 40 didn't get us higher, -2 didn't get us higher, 9 didn't get us higher, there's not a lot of stocks making this pivot stronger. So each time it bounces, when res deteriorates, it's letting me not want to take it. So I use that. You guys remember from the resilience class. Do y'all remember this? Right? Resilience can be gauged that way. This is a strong support that got me to there. So when I hit this again, why would it take me further if fewer stocks are holding their gap? Does this make sense, you guys? It's a simple analysis for resilience. Res is less cool. So the long is still possibly there, but it's not going to break out of 540 anymore, right? So I look at it like that and say, well, I can continue to scalp it, which I have been doing. Like when I got the long here, res was not as cool. So it went up to the same place and I closed out. That's the trick I tell you. Resilience is my favorite indicator for this reason. I got the long there when it was 40. It bounced. I got the long there and closed out when it was -4. Because it was less, I didn't bet it was going to break out higher. So I X'd out there, market fell. Then it was better. And because it was better, I longed the third time. I took the gamble when it was worse, but still at 0. At 0 is greater than 0. It didn't break highs. I took it again when res was better. It still didn't break highs. I'm fairly certain we're not going to break highs. And I'm no longer going to trade it now because res is less cool and it's failed to break out 3 times in a row. So now the trade is not long. Does this make sense, everybody? All right. I may be goofing around with a bunch of grab ass jokes, but I never lose sight of what the indicators are telling me to do, right? You gotta make sure I always keep it in check. Oh yeah, Rocket Scooter Poker Tournament's coming up. I think Robbie was who was it that was hosting that? I don't know when you guys are doing it, so let me make an announcement about it. Or sorry, Levi's doing it. Register up, poker now. When is the date of the poker tournament? Those of you guys that are here for it. I'm going to sanction some prizes for like, you know, prop account giveaways and stuff. I'll let him decide what he wants to give away for it. J Val, 25K and one funded that smashed through the consistency. Oh, damn, dude. That's nice. Are you gonna trade it down a little bit or are you gonna keep it? So BRB, bull, what is RB? Bull runs bullish. BRB, be right back. DD reversal, maybe not. Maybe not. Somebody said 14K plus. Don't believe it out of 1,300 subs. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, S. Bevel. 14K plus. Don't believe it out of 1,300 subs. What does that mean? 14K plus what? Subs. Are you talking about trading? Are you talking about the channel? What does that question mean? I was just curious. I saw a question. I didn't know it. 14K. Are you talking about the profit? Are you talking about the subs? Because we have 50,000 subs almost. So I know what 1,300 subs means. I'm very confused. Are you questioning these guys' P&Ls? 48,948 subs. You know, we had 6,000 in January. No, almost at 50K. You got to believe it, dude. We have 800 people enter the giveaway. I mean, if it's a Bangladeshi bot farm, I don't think they would understand the English. Let's be real. The guys that have been here for 10 years have seen the growth. It's been crazy. I mean, we strategically got huge because we got here's the progression of how we got big, right? So I won ETF's global futures trade. I got top 5 in the Robbins when I was doing it. Got us a small bump. Nobody cares about the Robbins Cup. It's kind of like a sham tournament. But then I won ETF's contest. Our stream probably doubled in size. Then I got into the prop space and got on my funded TV. Our stream 5x in size. And then I won Pat's tournament, and then our stream 10x in size, or not 10, or 2x in size. And then it's been like bumps like that. 680 likes, 747 likes. Appreciate you guys. Why would NQ keep running up? Because of resilience? Well, right, because there's still stocks that have gapped and gone, right? I mean, everything's still good for a long from here. I'm just kind of hesitating because the stocks aren't improving that much. Things are just kind of stagnant here. How do I manage the count until you hit the buffer? Basically, I just wait for an A+ setup, hit it very hard, and then if I win, I win. If I blow up, I blow up. With Funded Next, I have about 30 accounts that are passed. I've got a stockpile of past accounts. So I hit these funded ones hard just to build a buffer in the first couple trades. Put 20, 30K in as a buffer, and then I trade them normal. 5 contracts, 10 contracts on heavy trades. 3 to 5 on medium trades, and then 1 to 3 on small trades. Yes, sir. Do I have educational videos? Yeah, so the boot camp, Mark Lees, you can actually do the boot camp at your own pace. And that is like the best place to go. The videos that I teach and that I have on YouTube, they're good for like an intro, but I promise you the boot camp is like at your own pace. You'll be so rewarded with everything that we have in the boot camp. It's designed to be at your own pace. You don't have to boot camp it. So I highly recommend it. It's the one that's like $1 video. You won't be disappointed. I'll tell you that right now. If that's what you want to do, the boot camp, it's like a storybook you can't put down. You're going to pop up, read a chapter, put it down. Whenever ready to do it. Yeah, you guys can get in now, or we start again on January, but you can sign up now. January is going to be a treat because we're refilming all the videos live. Are we doing Tradeify giveaway because it's Friday? I mean, sure. Y'all want me to give away a Tradeify straight to funded account? We give away a second funded account today? I'm like dozens of these things to give away. Because you said so. Why the hell not? Why not? Let's do one. I'm not gonna turn on slow roll chat because I'm lazy. Do I actually give away, or is it the company giving it away? So Tane, right? Let me explain how this works. Whenever you work with a prop firm like these, I call them influencers, whatever. The word is pejorative. The word is, I hate the word. So the influencers, right? The prop firms might give these randos on Twitter, here, I'll give you 3 accounts to give away this month, right? There's levels to the whole marketing game. There's people that don't work in affiliates, right? There's some people that do, and that they might get like 10 or 20 accounts across all their prop partners to give away. Then there's people that prop partners pay to mention them. There's people that are big enough that a prop firm is like, I'll give you 100K a month just to talk about me on your stream. And the bigger industry participants that are like that negotiate partnership contracts that are salaried, marketing agreements. With that being said, a lot of your big dogs out there are like accepting 100K a month sort of paychecks to promote a firm, right? Me, instead of negotiating a very big salary for myself because I'm at that level, I instead ask my partners to pay me in prop accounts to give away. Some of them give me 100 to give away per month. It all varies. I give away about 1,000 accounts every month as part of my agreements. So instead of me going out there and fishing for a big salary for myself, instead I ask for a moderate, and I want to get paid in accounts to give away. Like my funded TV, I'm paid to be on their show, but they pay me in a certain amount of prop accounts to give away on that stream and other things. So I actually don't go in there trying to ask for millions of dollars of paycheck like most people do. So the props give me a bunch for the work that I do for them. So it's basically me doing it. But also, like when I won the BDH, I made a deal with my fund of futures to let me buy 200 scale accounts for $10,000 in bulk. So I paid $10,000 of my own money to buy 200 accounts to give away to you guys. Hopefully that answers the question. I could be the selfish guy collecting massive paycheck and just being like occasional tease with a giveaway. But our thing is we give away 20, 30 accounts a day on the stream. So hopefully that answers your question. I think it's better for you guys to benefit as a community much more than me just making a slightly bigger paycheck. I think it's cooler for you guys to have opportunities to get to sample, you know, some prop accounts you'll haven't been able to try it for having to pay for it. I think it's a pretty cool deal. So for most people, it's the prop firms giving it away. For me, it's negotiated in a contract. A little different. All right, we'll spin the wheel, guys. Spin the wheel. Appropriately so. We're going to play the Market Don't Die Today song. This is for a Tradeify 50K straight to funded. How about that? You guys want a lightning funded? Your no tease. I put out. That's right. That's right. So my fund of futures asked me to be the face of the company, by the way, and all their marketing. So all the filming, all the videos they're doing, educational videos, they want me to be like the actor, the face, not like the face of the company in an executive sense, but like in a visual sense on videos, marketing materials, whatever. So I'm putting together a bunch of content for them. They were like, what's your fee, right? We need somebody to talk, to give educational content. And I was like, pay me in prop accounts. I'm not even accepting pay. So they're giving me 100 extra accounts every month just to make videos for them. Isn't that crazy? Giving it all to you guys. All right. Okay, soon. You're now a funded trader with Tradeify. Congratulations. Tradeify straight to funded. Fantastic program. I've been trading with them since March. It's a really solid program. You know the drill, Kason. You've been here for a while. You need to go talk to Slacks and Discord. Contest channel, send the screenshot and all that. You guys know the drill. I think we got Gamma still long on this. There's no short setup today, that's for sure. It's just the long is not giving me signs of breakout from here, even though it's probably still gonna break out. That was just one. Can I highlight the 730 numbers? Well, Sam, resilience is not firing off until markets open. If you mean 9:30 at the start of the day. 7:30, what time are you talking about? What time zone? 7:30 Pacific? Mountain time? Which time zone are you in? Am I done for the day? Maybe. It's the same scalp all day. I made the same trade multiple times and I don't know what else I can do. Keep firing at it. Sam, your PST? 7:30 PST, right? So you want 10:30 Eastern or 9:30 my time, which is an hour after market opens, right? Here? You talking about here, Sam? So market opens at 6:30 PST. You want 9:30 PST, which is an hour after market opens, correct? Is that what you want, Broseph? Or do you want market open? Okay, cool. So Nasdaq Res at 9:30 was 16 on the white number. Or just take screenshot or pause the stream here. That's what it is on the left for Nasdaq. And then here, that's S&P 21. I think I'm with Gamma that I think 430 is that this area is going to be support for a while. Yeah, I don't disagree with him. We got almost the full risk interval move earlier on Nasdaq. S&P still has some room to go. S&P is pretty solid today. Dude, this trade has just been beautiful, beautiful. all day today. Bumping those longs, bumping those longs. Bum, bum, bum. Yo guys, giveaway's over. We only did one for Tradeify. What's my pool from what? From which, specifically from what thing? You don't get my pool? What do you mean? What? Is that a dick joke? What are we talking about? I think a lot of people have the volume turned off because they watch at work. That's what it is. And they just see somebody type Tradeify and they type Tradeify because they're assuming I said it. No, they're definitely not bots. These are people that are actually people I know in the stream. How many of you guys are watching? Well, you wouldn't be able to hear me say that, but they're watching at work. They got the stream open and then they're obviously if I was working and I'd see the Tradeify, I would make sure I typed it just to enter. So that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, they got the stream up just to win the free contest with the sound turned off. Yep, that's pretty much most of you guys. Yeah. That would be me too. Wait, you guys have jobs. Wait, you guys get paid? Somebody's like, I don't understand your pool. Canadian Bear, what do you mean by my pool? How much money I make? The general poll of like when I send a message in the polio. Now I'm confused. Now you're talking about chicken. I don't understand your poll. Oh, you're the poll? Or the contest? I'm confused. You said pool, then you said polio. Then you said poll. So so it was polio. You're talking about polls and chickens voting. What do we got going on here? Pool. Polio chicken. Polish sausage. That sounds pretty damn good. Oh, the poll. Oh. So the poll is the poll is just a way for me to communicate extra information. What's going on? So hit the like button. We want to get to 1,000. That's the goal. Slightly giveaway Matt is an inside joke. Yeah, I'm sure that sounds really weird to strangers. ETF direct to funded giveaway. We did that. Buy funded futures giveaway every 30 minutes, which we're doing that now. And then, yeah, my bad. Poll makes a lot of sense. It's mostly just a way to drop a message at the top of the chat. Usually it's an inside joke. That is kind of true. I bet it's like highly confusing. I don't disagree. My bad. He's like, I don't understand your polio. Are you calling me Yella? I'm just kidding. Chicken. I got you, man. Yeah, it's just a way to drop a message in the chat. Can you watch a pre-recorded? Yeah, Mark, to answer your question. Hey, send me a message in Discord, Mark, because I'll answer any extra questions you got. Just hit me up. Pre-recorded bootcamp videos if you pay now. Yeah, and then in January when we re-record them, as long as you still say sub to the bootcamp, you can watch the newer ones. The platform, the videos were recorded last January, so we're going to re-record them one more final time this January because the platform should be completed by then. Dude, 4 times this trade has taken off. It's crazy. All right, second run up here, man. Looking great. Anybody grab this next long here? Damn. I'm catching up on some actual work that I need to do. So I'm actually writing emails. How is this trading day giving us the same play 5 times in a row? I took 4 of the 5. I didn't hit it the 5th time. I'm perfectly okay with being flat from here. You like writing a fantasy novel right now? Nah, man, I'm just trying to get business taken care of. Sometimes I got work I gotta do. Sucks. Actual work. I wonder how Gamma Strays are doing. He's still hodling that long. Is anybody trying to short from here? That green line I drew is just one risk interval. That's all it is, Kevin. From the CPI, that's the risk interval total. The 51 target. Is it 470? What's your target? 587. Okay, so from here. Yeah, actually, that's funny. 587 is exactly that point on the S&P, like converted. You're talking 20 points. Sorry, 587 from here. That is 60 points, which is equal to 15 points on S&P. So 15 from here is 51. So you're looking for that full risk interval move. Hell yeah. That's a good line. That's what the green line represents. Now, NASDAQ specifically, risk interval 54. If NASDAQ overshoots that because S&P goes to there, that's like exactly on point. Damn. So yeah, you're holding for the full risk interval. The meta for my fund, what's up, Crims? My fund of futures meta right now is actually the core account. It just got like a huge bump in payout potential. 3,000 for core is the new payout potential. That's kind of the meta. Funded Next Rapid is probably the meta, I would say. Cheap, quick turnaround. You get payouts for 4 days. 4 days for your first payout. All right, let me see if I can't get myself set up for this. I like this little red candle I'm seeing here. It's still trying to drop off of DD bands, man. Some big selling pressure there. Boy's got hands of steel. Yes, sir. He does. All right, this trade's going to pay out like 5 or 6 times. That'd be crazy. Grab me some runners every time it's dipped. All right. Yeah, that's kind of the current meta right now. Funded Next is like the hot thing. My Funded Futures is advancing up there too. Funded Next because you have no DLL on legacy with uncapped payouts and no profit split. That's really the hot thing right now. My Funded Futures just made their core, which is $74 for $3,000 first payout on day 7, 2 days eval, 5 days to pass. Once funded, the 7 days total. On an ROI, $3,000 on a 74, it's an ROI of 20 to 1 in 7 days. If you make it. But you could blow up 20 times and break even. Pretty damn good. Rapid's very similar, but it only takes 4 days. So a backstory of how I started prop trading. So I've been trading a real futures account since 2014, I think. So it's been 11 years trading futures. I just got into props late last year. Elite Trader Funding was like the first I ever got involved with props. They were hosting a contest in October. To like a trading competition. I was like, oh, I'd love to get in on this. And I got kind of like interested in like learning about how props worked at that point. As an educator in the space, also running like a big trading platform with a bunch of customers, it was kind of important to be where, you know, where it's relevant to be. And props are extremely relevant right now. So we made a business decision to get involved in the prop space. Yeah, I'm just going for longs in the dips. I grabbed one contract on that little dip in one account. That's it. I'm just playing for fun now. And then so like I won that contest, and then I started researching like more about what props did. And I was anti-prop for the longest time because like being an advanced in my career, you know, as a trader and having income to trade with, I don't need the prop for like my journey. Like the goal at the prop firm is to make revenue to support yourself as a trader, like to fund your own trading account, you know. So I was already there, but I realized like props are the perfect opportunity for a new trader to learn trading in a more controlled risk environment. I grabbed one on that red dip that we saw, one NASDAQ contract. That's it, one account. And then when I first started prop trading, I just started like trying it out. My first goal was to like try to get funded with Apex, actually, or to get a payout with Apex was my first goal, and then trade ETF. So those are the two I started with, just to test it out. I ran Apex for a while, got some payouts, and then did ETF for a little bit, went live, and then I took a break after that, just like kind of chilling. I wasn't really like, I was like, okay, yeah, the Apex thing was fun, ETF thing, okay, that's cool, I'm live, and then I took a break from props and went back to trading my real stuff. And then come February ish, Tradeify was pushing really hard, and like, you know, obviously our brand was getting slightly bigger and slightly noticed, and the props were mostly like bugging me to get involved. Like ETF was like, yeah, we'd love to work more with your community, you guys are getting bigger. Brett was like, yeah, we'd love to work with you guys in Tradeify, you're getting bigger. And I started like sort of like, okay, like, and you guys were like all using props. So then I finally went out and started getting affiliate codes, which would have been like maybe February, March of this year. I didn't do affiliate codes before that. People were like, Matt, I'm tired of giving Pat credit and I watch your stream. You should go get some affiliate codes. I was like, okay. So then I did, and I started just getting some more involved with the prop space, basically. Mostly because they were reaching out to me to like, hey, we'd love to work with you guys. And then once that happened, it just blew up. Does core have consistency? Not when not when funded. No, like my funded futures has no consistency and no DLL once you're funded. How old am I? I turned 44 yesterday, or Wednesday. Does any firm have a maximum days allowed to complete eval? Like you have to pass within 5 days or something. I don't think there's a maximum. Some of them have a trading rule where you have to trade at least once a week or something. Like Funded Next, you have to trade at least once a week in that eval or you'll bust it. So they have like an activity rule. But I don't think any of them have a time limit rule, with the exception of the fast track ETF. That's the design and the plan. It's much cheaper, but you have to pass it within 14 days. DD band is a risk interval band based on margin requirements. It's a high probability, high volume pivot, predictable high volume pivot. When you touch it, there's high volume every time, and it's based on margin requirements. Now, the way the DD bands work, we have a whole a cheat sheet that goes with it. These green lines, only 4% of days break the green line to the upside, 8% green line to the downside, and 88% of days stay within it. It's the perfect exit target on a long trade. My longs today exited there the first time. Yep. PW stream got suspended for policy violation. Wait, what? Top Step never came knocking. Top Step doesn't work with people. That's the weird thing. I had a friend that was on the Top Step show who was like, Matt, you got to get involved with the props. I'd love to get you on the Top Step show at some point. And that's about as far as it got. But that was just a friend that was like, Matt, people got to see your stuff. It's really good, sort of thing. Wait, what violation? Policy violation for singing copyrighted music? Oh, okay. So that's okay. I've gotten, it happened to me a couple weeks ago. He'll probably be back by the end of the day. I got suspended on YouTube as well a couple weeks back, and I noticed on like a Sunday night, but by Monday morning it was back up for something like the new AI. It's like going back and looking at all your old streams. I got flagged with a copyright notice from something from like 4 years ago, and it was like your channel is banned for 7 days. Slap on the wrist. He was singing Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. You're kidding, right? Dude, the new YouTube. Hey, I hear the puppies. What's up, doggies? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? You remember that time my YouTube channel got suspended?
Yeah, for like past stuff.
Yeah, Pat's just got suspended like midair, I think.
Just now?
Same shit.
Oh yeah.
He'll be back in a day. Like,
It's the norm. Like, yeah, he'll be fine.
the new AI like stuff they have for like copyright and stuff is so strict.
It's hypersensitive. It hasn't learned what isn't appropriate with.
He was singing a song and got banned for singing Kryptonite. Of all songs to sing. Wait, he was singing it too? That's it? You can't even sing someone else's song? I wonder if he goes crazy, will they still call him Superman?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, we
so
can't sing it?
funny.
That's hilarious. Well, you can appeal the ban and then remove the content, and then usually you're back in. Did you tweet about it? That's insane. What's up?
But okay, belated birthday boy. Yeah, this is birthday month.
Yes.
I have a few options for tonight. One
Do what?
is a strip club.
Just kidding. Hookers and blow? Yes.
Hookers and you can't say that.
Am I gonna get
You're
banned?
gonna get banned.
Oh my god, that sucks.
You gotta make it rain.
Okay.
Isn't like Houston? 18.
Yeah. So wait, you're saying Pat just got banned like 5 minutes ago? Because the stream ended 3 minutes ago. Is that what happened? Literally 3 minutes ago?
Versus snow.
Dude, he was playing it in the background. Oh yeah. So it literally just cut him off air midstream.
Oh dang.
So he'll appeal the ban and be back by tomorrow. That happened to me too. Except the thing is they give you warnings. And here's what it is. They give you a warning and you need to go remove the content. And if you get 2 warnings in a row, it's like strike 2 and then strike 3. The thing is I didn't see the warnings because I get so many notifications from YouTube. He probably just overlooked the warnings and then he let them expire. Yeah.
Welcome. Stream.
Yeah. YouTube is run by blue-haired people with nose rings. What's up?
Okay. I have a few options. One is jazz.
At Potente?
Yeah.
I love that place. I know the owner. It's a great place.
Really. So it's from 6 to 5.
We had our rocket scooter party dinner for the employees at Potente in their giant party room.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
You
nice.
like it?
It's
You wanna
really
do
nice.
That.
Yeah.
The other like active. That I can find.
That sounds fun. Slacks, are you here? Andrew, are you here? Remember we went to dinner, went to Potente? Before we went to the party and before we went to the strip club?
I mean, I could take you to the strip club. It's okay. Whatever makes Daddy happy.
I'm just kidding. Potente is good, man. It's Italian food, but it's it's like really fancy. It's by the it's right by the baseball field. Is that what it was called? Yeah, Potente. She's gonna try to take me there. That place was nice, wasn't it? With me, you, and Dave, and Austin, and the other Dave, and
Did y'all have to
Jamie.
wear?
No.
Well, this is intense.
Oh yeah, he wasn't feeling good, and he forgot he didn't eat anything because he wasn't feeling good, and then he forgot his leftovers. I remember. Yeah, that was his only food too.
Oh, turns out I'm booze. I don't. Oh, Pat's.
Can you describe how backtesting works? So currently, right now, we're building a backtesting module. Hold on. Okay, well, let me answer this question, then we'll talk a little bit more. We're currently building a backtesting module for you to do it yourself. Right now, we have independent members who just gather data once a day, and then they do the backtest and they publish the backtests to the community. Now, let me show you one of the most recent publications I released. Let me read this real quick. So the options are fun and active. Did you say we're gonna play laser tag?
Are you gonna do that? That might be tomorrow.
Okay.
Max is.
I'm down for whatever, man. The tasting and jazz sounds dope. I'm cool with whatever. So let me show you what it looks like. So it's independent members. They're not employees. They're just members who put this together to share with the community. Do you mind shutting the door, please?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. No. Just, I hear the echo. Thank you. Thank you, babes. So what happens is we publish the stats and members will do it and then release it to everybody else. So an example is when the overnight dynamics, this is one of the things we just published. And it's recently, since we've done the new model, it's about 2.5 months worth of data. And then they just publish it. Oh, LOL. Look, Slack just sent me a video from Potente. This is from the party. Oh yeah, we got the truffle pasta and everything. Dang. That's right. So there's, I think, yeah, Slacks, me, Dave, a bunch of people were there. Actually, no, for the dinner, actually, it was just like 6 or 7 of us. Not everybody can make the dinner. We had the party room like it was going to be for 20. But the dinner was just like for a handful of people. This is pre-gaming before the party. Or maybe after the party. No, it was after the party.
Oh?
We had a 3-day party.
What is this Matt that I've never met?
We had a 3-day party.
Why don't I have a 3-day party?
We had the house party. We had the club party. We had the strip club party. We all went to Potente, had a giant dinner party. And then we all went to Flight Club and threw darts the last day before everybody went home.
Am I dating like the same person?
6, 7, baby. My fun at TV. Yeah, I'm doing it in half an hour. Okay. Anyways, back to this really quick, babe. Don't it surprised me. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. So this is the publication, right? So one of the things that we tell you is that MHP under all conditions is roughly 75% chance of bouncing and holding until the end of the day. Under ideal conditions, it's 90. So here's an example. These are the publications every day, and these are the options you get. So if you're reading this right here, this is the orange and blue lines just grayed out to be smaller. So what this is telling you is that when you open above blue and blue is above orange, which is a configuration called ES long up, 5 of the candles bounce above or off of blue. 4 of the candles break blue and bounce off of orange. 3 of the candles break through orange and recover. So when you count them all up, the probabilities that we say these like 80s and 90s, babe. Okay. Can you shut the door, please? Whenever you leave. What happened, DPP? Oh, okay. No, it's okay. So here, which you can count these up of all of them, 5 and 4 is 9, 12, 16, 18, 20, 23, 31 of these, right? Is that 31? Yes, again. 16, 20, 23. Oh, I'm sorry. 27. Thanks, babe. 27. So the 27 instances, you can see that only 4 of those broke MHP and fell below 4. So the probability of MHP breaking is 4 out of 27 or 1 out of 4, which is, sorry, 4 out of 27, which is about 16%, right? So when you look at this orange line, 84% of days overnight ES long up will support it orange. Does that make sense? Whoever asked the question? So they're extremely strong pivots, right? And this is the data collection. And this is independent by members. I post the data every night and members will collect it and publish papers for the community. It's like a community driven data machine here. So it's kind of nice. They don't work for us. This is a volunteer that just does this. We originally started doing this to call bullshit on everything, right? To like, let me make sure if this really works. So think about it, 16%, 84% bouncing off of orange. The majority of them will bounce. And then blue, when we look at this of the 27, how many of them break through blue? Well, that's only 9 out of 27, which is 30. I'm estimating. So 9 out, let's round up to 25. Is 9 out of 25. Is roughly 36, but it's 9 out of 27. So about 33% of days will break through blue and 67% will hold off of blue. So the strength of the pivot is the majority of them will hold blue and hold orange. Does this make sense, everybody that reads this? And the paper has so essentially high odds that blue and orange will hold. And we have all the data for every single setup here published in a paper. And we published that actually yesterday. It's data thus far since the new hedge pressure model came out. So to look back several months or longer for backtesting, when we come out with our backtesting module, you'll be able to do it yourself. We have independent studies that have been done over the years. We have like 5 years of internal backtest data that we've just been reciting for the same 5 years. In the bootcamp also gives you these papers that you can see it yourself. The last published data from the crash, we wanted to see how weekly hedge pressure, monthly hedge pressure holds up during the market crash. And under all conditions in a bull market without using any confluence, 68% of days survived blue and only 32% broke. 73% of days survived orange and only 27% broke in the bull side. This was the trade war bear market case. We wanted a publication of what is the worst data looks like. So this was over those months of market crashing, and the data was still pretty good when you had these opening configurations. 70% without confluence. So with confluence, it's even better. Yeah. So we have a lot of published back tests, and since it's independent, right? It's published by like volunteers in the community. That's the best part. Let's do one more My Funded Futures giveaway. We'll do 5. But the best part about like what our community does is it's peer reviewed, community driven. There's teams of people working on this that aren't even employed here, volunteers. It's such a passion project for so many people because it does change their lives and change their trading, that they really just dive in and support the community here, which is really neat. And all of that stuff is available when you're in the boot camp. You can read all that yourself. All right, my Fun and Futures give away 5 accounts there for you guys. It's been quite a while, and I know you guys are jonesing for it. I'm kind of feeling like it's time for hedge pressure resilience. Support in the bull zone. We haven't done it in a while with the money gun. Time to make it burr, baby. 5 accounts giving away. Rocket Scooter's best system in the world. God, I'm swimming in so much fake dollars today. Fake hundreds of dollars. Chris M, winner number 1. All right. ZK, next winner. Next one. Number 3, number 3, number 3. Winner number 3, Beach. Winner number 4. TT Fox. Traderkin. All right. The 5 of you, congrats on winning. You are now My Funded Futures 50K scale account richer. Go to the Discord. Link is in the description below. You need to send Slacks or admin a message within the hour. You need to send a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account. You need to send him the email you signed up for My Funded Futures with. And we'll get you your accounts ASAP. Congrats to the winners. Oh, I got to go in like 15 minutes to My Funded. My runner doing the Lord's work here. Looking solid on that. Y'all think we're getting a pullback or what? What do y'all think? Are we running? What's the consensus here? I think we're running. I think we're gonna run big. I'm not gonna lie. YouTube blocks MFFU. My Funded Futures flash sale is now live. 20% off, by the way. Where'd I get my LED logo? From a sign, an Orant Neon. ORANT was the company that I got to make it. There's a couple of them that make pretty good signs out there, but I saw their stuff on Instagram and they made it for me. They had electricians run some wiring through the wall so that it can be plugged, you know, like to do some wiring for it so the wires aren't visible. Yeah, when we were typing in MFFU for the contest, YouTube was like throttling the chat. It was weird. The funded next Halloween sale, like the big one that's coming out. Let me double check. Let me double check because I'm kind of out of the loop on this one. I've been sort of like. I'll give you guys a teaser. I'm just saying it's going to be big. Yeah. Oh, here it is. They sent me the post. You know what's funny? Is y'all were asking me yesterday and I was looking everywhere and I even texted Brian. I was like, what's up with the Fund and Next thing? Because usually we're both in the know. Brian's stalking me when Fund and Next are pretty much the first two to know anything about Fund and Next. We have a group text with owners. And he's like, check the WhatsApp. And I looked and it wasn't there. But they did message it to me yesterday morning in Discord, because we're in Discord now talking to these guys. It's pretty banger. Like, it's good. It's like somebody said, should I hold off buying an account until then? You could. It's not bad. If you do buy an account now, not a big deal. Will you want the new accounts? Yes, you'll want the new accounts. That's all I'm going to say. There's the tap. Risk interval. Pop it. Are the new accounts too good to be true? Well, I mean, it's a sale account, right? It's going to start on the 27th of October and end on the 31st at midnight into Halloween. Let's just say, as we hinted the other day, that Fund and Next has taken away something from the accounts. Use your laws of logic and deduction to guess what the fuck they're taking away. Because there's not much left for them to take away. Because they've already taken away just about everything. Would I want the new accounts? Yeah. Fund and Next. Will this sale be pretty big? Yeah, this sale will probably be their best one they've had. But like I said, I mean, you already have no DLL. uncapped payouts on legacy. What else could they remove? You guys, if y'all know me well enough, you know the answer to that. Let me give you a hint about Funded Next, though. Don't just say from eval. Funded Next on their side, if you remove something from the rules of the evals carry over to funded. So it wouldn't just be on the eval. I'm going to tell you that straight up. This is for funded as well. Yeah, like I said, when I told people before, I was like, imagine something costs $100 and now it's going to cost 90. It's like a 10% discount in a way, if that makes sense. Is it worth waiting for? I mean, it's a discount, right? And I'm not even saying that there's a discount because there might be a discount. There will be a discount. But in general, like to give you like relativeness, you're not going to be like, oh man, I wish I would have bought it then instead of now. In the account now is just as good. It's better then. And if I tell you why, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. When I tell you what it is, when I can tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, Matt, this is a bigger deal than you said. And I was like, well, yeah, it is a pretty big deal. But when you really boil down the math, you know, legacy's consistency, let's be an example, is 40%, right? It's 3 days. Getting rid of consistency just makes it 1 day. Like, you're saving 2 days. It's a pretty decent deal if that is the case. I'm going to announce it on the morning of the 27th. Legacy 1 day pass, that's it. So what somebody said? Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm not saying anything yet. I'm just going off of what you guys are saying. Like I said, it's a deal, but I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not like getting rid of no DLL was the big deal. Like that thing was crazy. Like having no DLL and uncapped payouts is all you really care about. Who cares about consistency rules at this point? You're scaling that account to fucking to the moon. So you're going to trade for 3 days anyways. Like the no consistency thing is just going to make you guys freaking YOLO gamblers if that is the case. I can't tell you what it is. I think Brian already leaked it though. If that's important to you and you think that's what it is, then wait for it. If you're just trying to milk a single payout in a day from a legacy account, whatever, but you know, to those of you, it shouldn't matter too much. That's why I keep saying it's like if somebody was selling you something for $100 and they said, we're selling it for 90. That's a great discount. Is it worth waiting for? Maybe. Doesn't mean you should like wait for that because it's only a short period of time they're doing this, right? The problem is it's only for legacy. If that's what you're saying, Rapid is already a 1 day pass. So they couldn't make it any faster. There's no consistency on Rapid. It's already a 1 day pass. Yeah. So when you're trying to scale an account, you're not going to care about a 40% consistency. That just means your biggest payout can't come from a single day. 40% is 3 days. 3 equally sized days for the most part. Which is easy to do. Don't make you watch Brian. Will there be an afternoon stream? Probably be an afternoon stream, yeah. Linda, happy birthday. Happy birthday. What is first place BDH? Yeah, I won the BDH competition. So let's just think, if they end up doing no consistency and no DLL, let's explore something. If for a short period of time, the legacy was no consistency, no DLL, and uncapped payouts, it'd be the first time in prop history a prop account had all three of them gone. These guys are just trying to lose money. I can't understand it. That'd be the first time in prop history all three of them are gone. If that's the case. I could tell you that I'm not going to say yes or no to that speculation as to that being the case. I'm only going to say as a teaser, as they're taking away one of the limitations in the rule set. There already is no payout cap, Sherrod. I'm going to give you a hint. The discount or the deal is for legacies. Focus on that. And they're taking away something. I'll give you a teaser every day until the 27th. They're removing something. I'm going to go with what Brian leaked. They're taking something away. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody says it starts with a C and ends in a Y. If you understand the legacy account, there's really only one thing left to take away. So let's just be real. There's no daily drawdown. They already don't have one. They're taking the legacy away all to begin with. There is no activation fee already. So already, let's just narrow it down. FundNX has no activation fee. They have no DLL. They have no caps. They already have that. They're taking something else away. Taking your money away, is what Benji said. There you go. No, the only reason I'm saying something because Brian already leaked the same. I'm leaking what Brian said. With FundNX. It's only for a short period of time. Well, I like those accounts. I won't trade them any differently with the new. I might buy a bunch of them just to have them stocked up. It's from the 27th until the 31st, and that's it. And new users are going to get a fat discount. Am I going to load up? Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, is it a game changer? Well, I mean, they already are a game changer. The thing is I'm going to load up because I liked all the advantages for the same price. Yeah, like, why wouldn't I? But when people are like, should I just wait until then to get the accounts? It's only a small batch of accounts. I mean, it's good to get some of those too. But doesn't mean you should like it's going to be a game changer for your trading style. Let's speculate if it was consistency, right? What's the difference between trading 3 days versus trading 1 day? Are you really trying to get a YOLO 1 day for a payout? You might be able to snake a few $1,000 that way for a YOLO payout. But in reality, it doesn't really change how you're going to trade. If you're actually trying to trade the accounts to get 100K payouts and $1 million payouts, it's not going to change your destiny there. Consistency doesn't really matter. Holy shit, I got to go to my funded TV. Woo, I'm late. I've been talking too much. I love you guys. All right, we got to go. All right, join me on my funded TV. Thank you guys. Tom's going to be so mad at me. Oops.
In London. Hit me up on Twitter or wherever. And
whoopsie. Thank you guys. Hold on. All right, join me for lunch money with Matt on my funded TV as we do every day at this hour. Thank you guys. I love y'all for reminding me. Whoops. I got so carried away. We'll see y'all in a little bit.